us look, this interactive live. We try to have a good connection here. So let's connect ourselves first. Okay, Voltino. Okay, invite. I did. Okay. Okay. And let's wait a little bit just to see if it... Okay, it seems good so far. I have the Mickey Mouse here just to see. Okay, now I move. Nothing happened. Good. Now invite Abby. I don't want it to be blurry to the entire show. Okay, Abby, I invited you. Okay, Abby's joined. Okay, now I'm gonna invite Tanya. Let me see how it's look first. Oh, when I invited Abby, it's a little bit pixelated. Just when I invited Abby.
Not pointing fingers or anything.
Number 3 fingers.
Okay, let's see.
Changed them while we were in the middle of switching, so they are now different sizes.
Still a little pixelated. Oh man, why is it happening today? Maybe turn Alexa up. Alexa, turn up.
You're so aggressive with Alexa.
Right, that's why I'm always like pleasing.
It's worked yesterday. It's worked yesterday.
It did.
I invite 4 people. It's worked yesterday. Gosh.
Abby, do you have Wi-Fi 1? I have Wi-Fi. I don't know what Wi-Fi 1 is.
Go on
but
TikTok? No, Abby and Tanya have to have 1,000 followers for us to go on TikTok.
I have 1,000 followers.
And Tanya?
She just started her account.
Okay, it seems better now.
Where's Tanya?
Let's invite Tanya just to see.
Oh, Wi-Fi on. Yeah, Quay. I've got Wi-Fi on. And we pay extra for a IP address, a single IP address, because we live in the middle of nowhere. So we have really good internet where we are.
Okay.
Can't you stand on that mountain?
I'm gonna invite Tanya too. Okay.
We're where the internet starts, Dustin.
Are you really?
No, I don't know.
All right, Tanya is in. Oh, it got pixelated a little bit.
Oh my God, my husband's here. Hi, babe.
Hi, babe. Hi, babe. Okay. It's better-ish. If I don't move, then it's get better.
That's when it's better is when you don't move, but I mean, you're going to be moving.
Tanya's still loading. Wait for Tanya to load first.
I really was hoping Tanya would come ride in on a kangaroo or something, you know.
Tanya haven't gone in yet. Tanya, I have to invite you again.
TLC said drop the second screen. She's not lying. We're in the... No, she sends pictures. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Okay, Tanya is joining in.
Here I am.
Now that said, it's our bandwidth. He doesn't know how with our band is.
You know everything about internet.
But what is bandwidth? I feel like there's big bandwidth on this building.
He say it's maxed out right now, the bandwidth. Yesterday is perfect. 3 cái video thì ok, 4 cái thì mà. Yeah, yes, hôm qua nó good, hôm nay nó làm sao? Yesterday we have the same issue, but it get better. Okay, it look good, Nancy? Okay, they say it look good now. Even when I move it like this, it still look good?
Just don't move.
Yeah, this one judge it off of if you want.
Okay, is that good?
It's still pixelated to me.
Pixelated.
Depends on who's on the live. Oh, so you can blame someone for this?
Oh, depend on who on the live. Is it me or is it freezing? No, it's not you. It's really freezing.
Well, now that Abby happens to be in Alaska, where the internet starts, so
Tanya is from Australia.
Yep.
So that what happened to the
connection. Where
connection.
it ends. So we're the middlemen in this deal.
They say Tanya is a problem.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
no.
they say Tanya internet. Tanya internet is a problem.
Oh no! I've got full internet here. Same.
Oh, no.
Let's give it about 15 minutes just to see if it's okay. Let's run with it.
Run with it.
Okay, so first let's draw the Mickey Mouse. First, let's establish our center first.
Oh.
And you know what?
Having the dot in the center of the nails.
Chelsea said several times, drop one screen.
Drop one screen. What's that mean?
Now Dad says we have drop our second screen. So maybe take the one of you off.
Oh, okay, okay. Let me see.
Well, now Dad said something about different IP addresses. He says we have a better IP address than the beginning of the.
We always have better IP address. You want to drop our second string just to see?
Yeah.
Just to see if it gets better?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I think we all want to look at you, and who cares about the next? I guess they got to see the next thing.
If you drop one, it's free up more bandwidth. That's what he said. You see, I use the internet from my phone, and then the second screen is using Wi-Fi. Is it better yet? We already dropped the second screen. Is it better yet? Go in and see it.
Tino, is that X smack dab in the middle, or is it over like to the left a little bit?
No, it's right in the middle. Okay, we already dropped the face cam. Is it better yet? Yeah? Now that say it's better. Oh, okay. So it's our second screen.
Talking all technical.
Oh, okay, good. To what? Oh, wait. To what?
Get the we can. Oh wait, you know what?
We can what?
No, I can see it here. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay. Pin my website. Okay, very clear. Good, 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 good. Okay, we can start now.
Yay.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me ping my website and then I will instruct you back what to do. Hold on. What I do is, for the audience at home, what I do is I painted 2 coats of nude, okay? And then I buff it so I can draw on it. Now, if you don't have the nude that I'm using, then you have to top coat it before you buff. So if you don't have tan nude, you have to make sure you top coat it before you buff. So you make sure you have a nude background that have been buffed so you can draw on it. So go ahead and do that. No worry. If you're behind, we have time. Okay, so people that behind, go ahead and achieve the matte nude. And then you want to have a center. So this is a center. It's a center vertically and it's a center horizontally. So I can have a center of direction. So go ahead and do that. Just right in the center, ambit right in the center up and down. And then let's see here.
And we can see you clearly now. Thank you, Nell Dad and TLC and everybody.
Nell Dad are so smart when it comes to technology.
You know what he said?
What's that?
He said it's like when you got 3 people eating pie instead of 4. I would.
Wow, he used that example.
You know, right?
Tara needs to be made as moderator.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yep.
Okay, I did. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with here. Okay, this is a Mickey Mouse. I always draw the head first. So we got to see that below the head is that half of the Mickey Mouse. Not really. I would say that below the bow, that's half the Mickey Mouse. Okay. So this is our center. The face gonna be a little bit up here. Let me see the whole face, including the ear. Yeah, I would say that the whole face with the ear will be half of the body, and then the red is just the body. So you want to aim it to what you can draw the body to, unless you want to skip out on the body. So the face is the most important. So what up here will be the Mickey Mouse. Okay.
Yep.
Then the bottom gonna be here too, but I'm gonna draw the face first because I don't know where the ear gonna get to. So up top here, the middle of the top is about right here where the eye at. Okay. So the top here, the top half, I'm gonna spot out right here. This is where the eye gonna be then. So I am gonna draw. Start from here. So start from the middle of the eye. I'm gonna draw a slight curve. Okay, and that curve is equal to half of this space. Okay. So let me start first. I'm gonna do a little curve, and you want to make sure that you have enough space on the side, and enough space on the side that are double the curve. And hold on, wait a little bit. Don't draw yet.
Okay.
Wait. This is a curve. Okay, that's not what you're gonna draw. What you're gonna draw is a slanted curve because the Mickey Mouse is slanted. So it's starting up here and it go down here. So this is a slanted curve. Does that make sense?
No.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. A straight curve is, look at these two dots, is aligned together.
Yes.
And curve, right?
Yes.
That is a straight curve. A slanted curve is starting up here and it ended down here. Look at the two dots. It's not across.
Got it.
It's slanted.
Because his head's tilted.
Right.
Okay.
So you draw a slanted curve, just like this.
Okay.
And Tracy said she would love to see your success if you could just squeeze in.
Which one?
In closer, both of you. But you got to go with whatever you're comfortable with.
So now I have a little curve right here, which are easy to put the nose in.
What?
The nose is just
What
a little football shape.
Okay. I just want to try to make sure that my nail stays. It's harder to do that because my nail, I can't see my nail very well. So I'm going to have to come out a little bit.
Okay. And when you're done, just make sure, let me see the curve.
Okay.
When you're done.
I'm trying
Let me see
trace. All right. We're just going to have to go with that for right now. Okay. So slanted curve, we're going to do a dot here and a little dot here.
And then just slant it
two.
slight.
So the slant is going to be lower on the right-hand side than the left-hand side?
Correct.
Okay.
A tilted curve. Good, Lisa. That a tilted curve is a better way of saying it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. And when you're done underneath, you just draw a little football shape for the mouth. I'll put the nose right here. For the nose, I mean. Just a little football shape for the nose. Right down below the curve.
Oh, I see. Let me fix it.
Okay.
I think mine's
You're
kinda-
welcome, Danny.
What is he saying?
Danny say, doesn't Tina appreciate you guys for what you do, giving your knowledge to the world.
Well, thank you. And why'd you just assume that was your husband?
Oh, wait, that's Danny. Yeah, okay, that's Adam's husband.
I think mine's a little small, like on the small side.
Let me see.
Think that's a little small.
Are you on the right or on the left?
I am here with the black gloves.
Okay, the black glove.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do for you.
Is that Abby?
Hold on 1 second.
Okay, let me see.
Bam. How's that?
Okay. No, it's not small. It's good.
Okay. Okay.
Then you can't read it.
And mine?
Let's see.
Can you see mine?
This might be a little high-ish. You still have the eye and you still have the ear. Tanya, okay. It might be a little high. Maybe you lower a little bit because you still have the eyes and the ear. Yeah.
You want to do this one here and then comments back here?
Yeah. Okay. When you're done, we can put in the eyes.
Ooh.
Why is mine on a real angle?
And I'm
Okay.
gonna color the nose a little bit like this, just so I can distinguish the difference. That's a little nose.
I'm just doodling.
We're just playing chess on the side, so take your time.
I'm ready. I'll just keep.
Remember that this is gonna be calculated. When it comes to character painting, it's extremely calculated.
I bet Lindsay's glad she picked the mummy.
I know, right? Because a mummy is an abstract. This is it's all math. It have to be it's all math, so it can make sure that everything is in alignment.
Have you noticed Tanya? I don't know if this is good or bad, but she changes
Hi,
the way
Mia.
she holds her pencil with every move.
Yes.
Is that good?
It can be good or bad. It depends on the result. Okay, you done?
Yep.
Okay. The eye now. I want you to see this. The length of the nose. Take that and compare it to the eye. It's just a little bit higher than the length of the nose. So the length of the eye, the nose is about right here. So the eye is just a tiny bit higher. That's it. So watch first. I am gonna calculate my length of my nose. So my eye should be right here. It's perfect. Okay. And on the nose, this is on each side of the nose. So the eye cannot pass that. It cannot be bigger than this. You cannot pass the nose.
Mm-hmm.
So now, from here, I curve slightly down. And then the other side, I curve slightly down and I repeat. And this is gonna be the eye. Just slight curve, like a elongate eggs. And remember, the eye on the right is a little bit lower because it's the Mickey Mouse is slanted, remember? So when you draw the eye, make sure it's a little lower on the right so you can see the slanted face of the Mickey Mouse. Close the door. Okay. Okay. And then when you're done, you're going to draw the eyeball, which is half of the eyes. Could you zoom in, Tanya and Abby?
I don't know how. Let's see if I can do it.
Last time they did it,
Is that better?
you lock,
Yes. Yes.
or they could just hold it up when they're not working and let you inspect it, maybe.
Okay.
Does that work, girls?
It looks like Pluto.
Wait.
So does mine.
Let me see. Let me see. Okay.
Maybe just-
Good. Good. Now the eyeball is just half of it. And spare a little space on the side of each eyeball.
Okay, I'm trying to zoom in.
Or
Okay.
if it's uncomfortable, messes with your drawing, just whenever you're done, put it up to the screen so Tino can inspect it.
Okay.
Because really, I'm dying to see Tanya do this because she always sends such beautiful things.
Okay. Very good. Very good.
You got to wait for the finished product for me.
But we don't know if it takes 4 days. We don't.
Yeah. Probably about
good,
8 hours.
Now, let's dissect the mouth because whatever up here is easy. So the mouth, let's see where the mouth ends. About right here. Okay, it's another easy one, but you have to understand that this space, this extra space, is like another eye. Okay, so that's how you measure your space. So the end of the mouth, it go out toward that's an extra eye. Started below the mouth, below the nose. So I'm gonna draw a straight line underneath the nose.
Okay.
So that dot is gonna start right here, and it's curved parallel to the nose all the way to the other side, like this. Right underneath the nose, I go out toward it can cover another eye. I do the same on the other side. So I have 2 dots on each side. Now I curve parallel to the nose, like that. There. Do that.
Oh my God, I'm so shaky.
Slight curve. That's why you pencil, because it's less messy.
Okay.
You can use gel, but gel is a little messy for mistake. Pencil is not. It's dry.
So my Mickey is a little bit offset.
Let me see.
He's not in the middle. He's more to the left than he is smack dab in the middle.
No. It's supposed to, because the Mickey is slanted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the face is not necessary in the middle. I just mark the middle just to have a sense of direction of what's going on here. Because the middle here, it could be right here. You don't have to be in the middle of the face. Okay, we done?
I think so.
Now, time to draw the T. So the T is going out on the nose just a little bit. See the T? I need to take a new one. Okay. Now, the T is right underneath the nose. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
And then just about right here. So draw 2 T on each side.
Tia says it's perfect, Abby.
Oh, I love her. She's so positive.
And then
She's a joy.
Lens wants to know, Tino, do you think if we would have drawn the mummy out first, it would have been easier?
No, the mummy is different. The mummy is not a character painting. It's line work. It's way different.
But they're pointed to
mummy. I mean, if you use a pencil method, then what are we gonna do with the pigment? You know what I mean? So the mummy is a different strategy. This one, it's just painting. There's no pigment or anything like that. So pencil is very forgiving. Because we just start out from scratch.
Okay.
The intensity of your no.
Okay.
I'm getting like Walrus from Alice in Wonderland vibes right now.
Trust the process.
Okay. Now the nose, the mouth, the depth of the mouth is exactly like the depth of the nose. See that? The depth of the nose and the depth of the mouth are exactly the same. Same spacing. So when you make this curve for the underneath of the mouth, make sure it's not bigger than the nose. Okay? So I am going to make my first curve. About down here. Curve. Like that for the mouth.
Do you want me to get rid of that X that's floating around in there?
Not yet.
You can if you want to.
Okay.
Just for you to start out with. But now it's unnecessary now.
Okay. So we're doing the mouth.
Yes.
The curve with the teeth. Okay. So we've got, all right. And that kind of goes a little bit over, doesn't it? Oh. Okay. That should be. All right. And that kind of goes over. So I tend to talk to myself a lot.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, we figured as much. We didn't want to. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got nobody else to talk to up here, so I just.
And like, why not put in a little bit of curve right in the corner, just like that. Just a little curve on each side.
Little curve where, T?
On each side of the the edge of the mouth.
I got you. Okay. And that needs to be down a little bit. There it is.
What do you cross with?
Acetone or alcohol.
They said you both are doing a fantastic job.
Oh, Lynn.
Oh, bless.
Okay. All right. I'm like hunched over down here. Oh. All right. I think we're good.
Okay.
Yep.
So now let's worry about the top of the face. So it's have a little V right here for the vampires. And the distance from the top of the head is almost the distance of the whole eyes. Okay.
Okay.
But not quite. It's a little shorter. So from the top of the eye, I'm going to measure up about right here. That should be good enough for me.
Okay.
And then I'm going to draw a V. And the V, the edge of the V, still equal to the eye. Okay, so stay within the eye perimeter when you draw the V.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Does that make sense, Tanya?
Yep.
And then it seems like the V is kind of also leans to the left or the right, excuse me. Kind of leap. Okay. So we're gonna kind of lean.
From now on, everything will be tilted. But it will be easier as we go because we didn't mark the eye is tilted, the nose tilted, the mouth is tilted. So it's easier for us now. But when we first started out, it's very easy to mess up right there. But now we are set right here.
For proportion. Yeah,
we're on track for proportion now.
Mine looks funny.
So you draw V. Let me see. Good. Let me see, Tanya. That V seem little high.
Little high?
No, hers was probably.
I couldn't see well. Let's see.
Hers would be low if mine's high.
I couldn't see Tanya well. Let me see.
Look right there.
You want
Mine is high. Mine is high.
you want to almost touch the eye, but not quite.
Got it. Mine's high.
You don't want the space.
Me?
No. Yours is fine, T. Okay. So it's like.
Oh, that's Abby.
Yep.
I forgot.
Yep.
This is Abby.
Tanya on the right. Tanya is good. Abby is a little high.
Okay.
Here we go. You can see my name now.
Tanya's good.
That's what I remembered is the one with the biggest pencil.
Okay.
Yeah, big Australian pencils are.
Let me see.
And for people at home, remember that the V is also tilted. So the top of the V on the left is higher than the top of the V on the right.
Okay.
I think you both look absolutely fantastic at this point.
Oh, thanks, Dee.
Not real, looks really good.
Okay, then after that, are we ready to go for the next step?
Yep.
After that is this curve right here. Okay, it's not challenging at all because it's parallel with the eye. The spacing, remember about another eye. Remember that? So now, from the top of this V, we will curve down to the bottom of the eye, like that. So I'm gonna make a mark right about here, and from the top, I'm just parallel all the way down with the eye, just like that. Same thing on the other side too. Running parallel with the eye. Like
I think part of his cheek is gonna hang off.
that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
We can do.
We don't have to fit everything in the nail. We just want to make sure the proportion is right, so our picture look exactly like Mickey Mouse.
So if I were to like look at his picture, this to me kind of looks like a circle.
Let me see.
Like his face, like that, like kind of like a.
Mine's a bit
I guess it's not
tight.
Okay.
I
It's
see.
not a circle.
She feels like hers, which it kind of is, more rounded. She's trying to figure out how to peak it up.
Let me see it. Is that Tanya?
No.
So Abby's got black gloves. Tanya's got no gloves.
Okay, let me see it.
Right. Or
Okay. The distance is a little far for Abby on the side.
Yep.
It needs to be a little narrow.
I like a fluffy Mickey.
it sounds like Tanya, we're going to need you to enunciate your accent a little stronger.
That's just not possible.
Okay.
And Abby, you don't have to clean it thoroughly because in a moment, all of this mark gonna be filled with gel.
Okay.
So it can be a little sloppy.
So this is just like the rough draft on like a tattoo, and they put it on the
right.
Yeah.
That needs to be fatter.
But you can do that later on when you're painting, right?
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I do.
I think we're good.
Tara say Mickey head is a circle. His eye area is an oval. Yes, his eye area is an oval. And the whole head is a circle. Okay. Are we ready?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
I am.
So we're going to worry about the cheek. But before we worry about the cheek, we need to draw another parallel line underneath here for the underneath of the mouth. So I'm just start from here and from here, and I should go parallel. It should be very easy. Just a thin line, just for the lips, the chin, whatever it is.
And that's also kind of crooked.
Yes, it's also kind of crooked. Everything will be a little crooked.
But as long as you see it, then you can clean it up.
All right, boss. I think we're good.
Okay, let's draw the cheek. So the spacing of the cheek is exactly like the spacing up here in the forehead. Both spacing is the same. What I am going to do is I'm going to go out, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then slightly curve. And then that is when I curve in. So it's like this. I'm going to draw on here. Okay, I'm going to go out a little bit. So it's like a slight slant to the top. And then curve. Start curving. And you curve all the way to the mouth.
Okay.
Just like that. Same on the other side too.
Never seen that one, Lashley. The cracked out cousin of Mickey's.
Okay.
Okay. Let me check it.
Let me just fix mine.
Let me see. Okay. Okay, good. The cheek, the little wider the cheek is, the more cuter the Mickey Mouse gonna be.
So tighter down here.
Abby is fine.
You sure?
Let me see.
You sure?
Abby,
You sure?
right?
Abby's
Abby,
on the left.
black gloves.
Tanya, the cheek is good. There is something going on here.
My left cheek to the right cheek.
No. Hold on. Let me mimic what you did. So there is a mouth, and there is underneath of the mouth. The cheek's supposed to go in. Okay.
Oh, yep.
But it's like a flush it to the mouth. So
Yep.
going
I
on.
see. All right. Correction.
Her other cheek down under.
When you're done, you can finish the head, and that will make the Mickey look like a circle. You just start from the forehead, and you can just curve in. But I'm gonna wait for you.
But once you ladies get this done, it's gonna be easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy.
We hope.
Is that better, Tino?
Let me see.
Oh, you know what?
Better.
This is all kinds of wonky.
Better. Yes.
Thank you.
His smile's supposed to go in the cheek. That's what's going on here.
I feel like, Abby,
Yes.
it may look wrong to you because you're not there with it, but remember, Tino sees ahead, and he'll know if you're way off to where you can't fix it. So he'll tell you. So just
Okay. Okay.
And let me know when you're ready for the next step.
I'm ready.
Yeah, me too.
Now, when I finish the head, the top of the head It's very shallow. It's about right here. And I will curve it slightly till it meet the cheek. Okay.
Okay.
So you want iron on the curve of the cheek right here. And you want to make sure that this look like a circle. All the way to the other side.
My Mickey looks very surprised, very shocked.
I don't know what mine looks like. It's funny.
And remember, it's a vampires. Remember that.
Yep.
It's not your typical friendly Mickey. It will look like it's gonna bite you. And the ear is just two little circle, right? And it was this is an eye. So again, you have to run from the side, the eye running up. The ear not supposed to cross. Okay, this is a spacing of the eyes right here. The circle is on the side.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Here, I am gonna curve up until you can't go anymore, until the nail is, you run out space on the nails. And you do the other ear.
Well, my ears might be a bit big if I do that. Is that okay, Tino? My ears might be a bit big if I go to the end of the nail.
Let me see. That's good.
Yep.
That's good. That's good. Okay. Now we're gonna draw the bottom body. First, let's do this bow. One little knot. Now the bow, it cannot pass a T. There is a T.
Okay.
The bow cannot pass the T.
Okay.
So I do in just one little knot. Okay, let's start with that first.
The outside of the teeth, not the inside. The outside of the teeth.
The bow, it cannot pass
Yeah.
the alignment of the T.
Okie doke.
Now start it with just a tiny little knot. And then you will slant it down a little bit. Same thing on the other side, slant it down. And then you go up like this and stop. And then go up again to make a bow. It's a very slight curve. It's not like a curve. It's very slight curve.
It's not like a curve.
Okay.
It's like one of those 60-mile-per-hour curves. You can just...
Okay. Good. Good, Tanya. Let me see. Are we done yet?
I'm done, yeah.
Okay. Now, it's time to draw the little V right here. So how this V work is the bottom, this V gonna be on the right bow. Okay. See the alignment?
Mm-hmm.
So you take a dot right here, you curve down, and the spacing of the V is equal to the spacing of the bow right here. See that? The spacing of the bow. and the spacing of
Yep.
the V are the same. So make sure you be careful where you dot. I'm gonna dot right here. See my dot?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
curve very slightly over, and then the next curve is just a little more how to say it, not too slanted, a little straight up. This curve,
Okay.
slanted curve, the curve on the right is a straight up curve.
Another one of those slight curves, not one of those curves.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, that looks great, Tanya.
Oh, well, thanks, Abby. I'm struggling to see because I've got my glasses on. I can't see very well, so I'm hoping.
You know, for
it looks
people that
okay.
always say, "Oh, I cannot draw. It's not their hand. It just matter how they look, you know, how they measure.
When it,
Yeah.
Because it's all math. It's all mathematics. Okay. Now let's start with this vest right here. So again, you're gonna make a little slant. If this at this point right here, if it goes straight up, it's meeting the edge of the bow.
Okay.
So this is the edge of my bow. I'm going down to about right here.
Okay.
This is where I'm dotting it, and from the middle of the V, I'm connecting it. So now it looks like a Y, but it looks slanted. Okay. And make sure you make sure that it's slanted, because the whole body of the Mickey is gonna be slanted. See that?
Yep.
The whole body.
Perfect. Okay. Cool.
When you hold it up there, tip it down at an angle a little
Like-
bit, Abby. You
Like that.
can't really see it that well.
Like yay.
Where'd it go?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Let me
there
see.
it is. That's good, Abby.
Okay, that's good. Let me see, Tanya.
Tanya's looks great.
Good. Okay.
Abby's looks good.
Now, before we do the bottom, let's do the side first. Okay. This goes straight down, and this following the slant. So, from the bow, I'm going straight down. Just a little bit, not passing the V. Just a little bit right here. I'm going straight down, and then I will follow the slant. Like that.
Okay. And does it connect? No, it doesn't connect.
Not
Okay.
yet. It's parallel now.
Okay. Okay.
And after you're done, you just need to go down a little bit and make a dot right in the middle of two of that parallel line.
Okay.
And go ahead and make your V.
Oh, okay.
See how easy it is when we break it apart?
For real. And I like how you are okay, that V needs to be I love the placing dots and then connecting the lines with the dots.
Right. Because it's all really simple and easy. It's just when you look at the whole thing, then it's complicated. But they're just simple lines.
Except I think I needed to bring that out just a smidge.
But you know,
There's more of a V.
tells you have no choice but just try to copy what you see.
Right.
And then you're just lines to proportion all night long.
Right. And normally you don't have to like be really anal and be exactly like this, because if a person that know Mickey can just like, you know, start a curve immediately, start to draw an eye immediately. But this form of practice is to prepare you for the face.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you draw a human face everything have to be exact, because if it's not going to look like the human face. Does that make sense? So it's great practice to take a cartoon and draw exactly down to detail, because that will prepare you for the human face. When you draw like celebrity and all that, it have to be exact.
Terry says hers looks like a zombie, and it's having a manic episode.
Okay. Hey, are we ready?
Yep.
Now, this one right here, a little different. It also is a slant, but it's not parallel. This is a parallel slant. This go out a little bit. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's more slanted. So, parallel slant right here. So from here, I'm just going out till I run out nails. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Then you make another V. Mark the middle and then make another V.
I think my middle is off nail.
Yeah. Where have I gone wrong?
Can't see it.
Okay, I'm bringing that down a little. I'm just bringing that down a little bit. Okay.
Okay, so now let's do a proportion checks from the bow to the end of the vest. It's not quite the length of the face. It's a little smaller. If it is, you are on point. From this space to this space, it's not quite the length of the whole face. It's a little shorter than the whole face.
Mine's about the same.
That's fine too, as long as it's not drastically long. Okay, let me see. Okay, that's acceptable. Okay, now we're gonna draw the side. So the side, just make sure you leave a little space for the hand. You go down to about right here. Remember this one? Remember you go down and you slant?
Yep.
So you go from that point, from the point that you go down, you go out just a little bit. And you go parallel to about right here. You don't want it to meet the end of the V. You want it to stop about right here. Okay, from here to here. Do not a parallel line to that. From here to here. See that?
Yep.
Another fantastic. Thank you, Hands and Nails. That's great teaching.
Oh, thank you. Okay. At this point, you're safe because you're already done the face. That should be all that matters. Now the body is easier. Okay, are we ready?
Yep.
We're gonna draw the crotch. Now the crotch from here to here, the whole crotch is, let me find a space to measure it. This whole crotch right here is equal to the space of the vest. See that?
Okay.
So you make a mark and then you do a slight curve. It's a very light curve like this. Oh, let me see where it starts. So it starts right here, which is at the beginning of the bow on the right. So this is a bow on the right. I go down all the way to here. I make a dot. And then I curve slightly to the right.
Okay.
Hello, Aunt Deb.
Hi, and Deb.
Oh, is that curving up or down?
Curving up.
Up. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
God, what is that noise?
Like it's like this. Curve it like this. So both ends are lower than the top.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you will be able to watch us later, Lil Robbins.
If Tanya will stop cussing, I mean, we could repost it, but
We'll try.
I'm on my best behavior.
Hey, I feel pretty safe, you know.
Are we ready? Let's wait a little bit. Let me see.
Their pencils are still.
Okay.
yours definitely is cocking his hip. He's got more attitude than mine does.
Oh my goodness. Abby, switch pencils.
Okay, now. Do you see this one right here where the white, do you see the white part? You see that point right here? Right here.
Yep.
If I keep going down, keep going down, I keep going down, I keep going down. This part is where you're gonna do a little slant for the feet. Okay.
Okay.
And the feet is not straight down, it's a little slant. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start from here. At the end of this V, I'm going down, I'm keep going down to about right here, and I slant it just a little bit there.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, now, before we do anything else, we need to make sure that we finish the leg. So that's easy. From here, you see this one right here, this line, you just run out. So to make sure that it's parallel.
Okay.
And then you run down, slant it down to build a leg for the Mickey Mouse.
Knee.
Okay. Yeah, a knee for it.
Okay. Mine, Mickey might need a knee replacement, but
Oh, I'm scared how mine's going to turn out.
You both are doing fine.
My Mickey has a lot in the package area. He's hanging low.
Justin Don said, honey, I never knew they drew prior to. Makes characters and portraits way easier thinking like this.
Oh, yeah.
We had a lot of people that have said, wow, this
anybody can draw. That's why before, when I heard people say, oh, I can't draw, I say, no, you can. You just don't have anybody that show you. These are math. It's have nothing to do with your hand. You don't have to have a stable hand. You just have to.
They're just trying to copy it, basically.
Right. Now,
Tina?
yeah.
Can I see the picture of Mickey, please?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
On a right track.
Reminds me of
If
Ratatouille.
you're on the wrong track, I will see it. You guys on the right.
Everybody can cook. All right.
Actually, I expect to see your Mickey tomorrow. You didn't see the beat up ragtag mummy. So
You talking about me?
No. Ashley's doing it along.
Okay.
She's down his house looking, and she's doing the zombie version, and I want to make sure she sends it because I was looking for great entertainment this morning.
Oh shit.
Okay, are we about ready?
I think so.
Now, the shoe is a little complex right here. So you see the slant on top of the leg like this, where you just did, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the shoe is parallel to that, but it only gets to about half of the leg, like this. I'm eyeing on this line. I'm making this parallel to that, but I stop about right here. So go ahead and do that.
Lens, bless her heart, says, can you ask the girls, do you feel more relaxed now? We all started off nervous, but Tino made us feel like a part of the family. Love you, Tino. Oh.
Oh, yes, we're feeling much better, I think.
Lots of compliments on how good you guys are doing. Ladies are doing.
Thanks,
wait, Abby?
fam.
Mm-hmm.
The top of the shoe. Now, I don't know about this side of where you at, but it have to be a little higher so it can curve down. So let's see where I'm at. I'm at right here. Obviously a little low. So I'm going to start a little higher so I can curve down like this. And I'm not going to pat this point.
Okay. Okay.
So a slight curve down.
This is actually way different than when I do characters, I normally color block. So this is, I'm really enjoying this.
Mm-hmm. Well, you both do really phenomenal work.
Well, thank you, Dustin.
Well, you do. And you guys really, if you could see, I mean, I know everyone's grateful for what Tino does, but you just must know that every morning when I show him pictures of people's progress, that smile he gets on his face and the happiness brings him.
Aww. That just makes me want to do it more.
Yeah. No, because think about it, he was brought up
Okay.
with them saying, no, this will never work.
Okay, now, you see this part?
Yep.
So this part you slant just like this part. So you slant a little bit and you go in, and you slant a little bit and you go in, and you follow the whole line like this. Slant down a little bit, you go in, and slant down a little bit, you go in, and then you follow the whole things like that. The shoe. Good. Now, from this side, it's gonna curve all the way to here, and then it's gonna keep curving up to about here, and it's gonna curve in nicely for the shoe.
Okay. Well, that's a rough sketch.
Okay, it can. It's gonna have gel and everything on it. It's gonna be a rough sketch. Let's do another one parallel to that, just a thin parallel to that. We are doing what down here. So from here you go parallel, and then from here you curve just a little bit. See that? Curve just a little bit, and then go parallel. So from here I'm going parallel, and then I'm curving just a little bit. It's like a sole of the shoe.
So, Tino is using a mechanical pencil.
Yes.
And Abby is using a special artist pencil. And Tanya is using what I would call a murder weapon.
I'm using
And
a
that's by
sketch pen.
Dawn. There is no such thing as a nail art pencil. What I am using is a technique. The nude that I put on, I make sure I buff it. And when you buff your surface, you can use whatever pencil you want, even color pencil. So there is no such thing as a nail art pencil. It's just a regular pencil, but I buff it first. And the trick, the secret is a buffing, because when you buff, you can draw. You can use anything to draw as long as you buff, but you see your surface have to be hard. A lot of people don't know, and they put matte on. You cannot draw on matte. You have to draw on the buff surface.
So,
Okay.
so it makes like a little sand or something to catch the lead with.
Yeah.
I'm using a soft lead pencil too, so it's a bit not as slippery on the surface.
Now, from the bowl, right near the bottom of the bowl, you're gonna slant slightly up, and you're gonna match it parallel like this. This bottom, the very near the bottom of the bowl, I'm gonna curve slightly up like this.
Okay.
And the same underneath to make an arm.
Hello, Lanachi. You're welcome. Nails by T.
Okay, are we ready? Are we done with that?
Yes. Yep.
Now, from the outside, you slant it up toward the mouth like this. From the outside of this, you slant it up to the mouth like that.
Okay, I need to fix mine.
Will there be another one of these tomorrow evening?
No, this is the last one for this week.
And then Tino's got to do his other stuff, and we'll be back Friday.
When we do an interactive live, I will text everyone in WhatsApp.
That's it.
In our WhatsApp group, I will text everyone to make sure everyone have tool ready so they can do it at home. Or the chocolate pencil or just a stick. Mine is a mechanical pencil. Tanya, you a different pencil than mine. And Abby, you a different pencil. Who going next week? We don't know. We don't know. We have a list.
Well, we haven't decided how to build a list, but I had a brainstorm.
Yeah.
And then I'll discuss it with you because I can where it could go wrong.
Yeah.
You could have people getting on here, and it could be struggle bus if they don't have your product.
Right.
So, because it's been flawless, because you got all these people that have absolutely invested in themselves and their skill, but later on, if people are substituting stuff, it's going to make it complicated. So we might have like a certain, make sure they got the product. So as long as they got the product for whatever they're going to do, then it's fine.
Right. But most people that we go live with have been watching us for a very long time. And we have a good group of them. So it'll be a long time until we go live with people that we're unfamiliar with.
That's the best way to put it. Familiar with. Because the other thing, too, is I know that Tino is comfortable because we're all family, truly. But other people are not familiar with, and that doesn't mean they've not been watching. It just means they've not interacted. But we'll figure it out, and we're open to suggestions always.
Okay, now, do you see the cheek? The cheek right there. You just need to make a parallel slanted line to the cheek, and then make another one. So make two parallel slanted lines to the cheek. And then we will move on to the right size.
So mine just fits in there. The parallel lines.
Me too.
Just
Loaded Beauty, what's WhatsApp group mean? So Loaded Beauty, I have a WhatsApp group that everyone can join, and whenever and that group is not for socializing. You just join the group, and whenever I go on live, I go on WhatsApp group and I say, hey everyone, so I'm gonna go online in 5 minutes. I see you there, so you can catch me on the right time, so you don't miss out on anything. Whenever I have big sales, I say, hey everyone, there is a coupon code for you to shop, so you don't miss out on any big sales. And whenever I'm go to a beauty show at any city, I say, hey everyone, I'll be in San Antonio this month, so you can join the beauty show and you can see me doing free demos, so you can learn more.
So it's a way to keep track of Tino without being a creepy stalker.
Yes.
We are creepy stalkers.
The right side, again, from the bottom of the bowl, you curve up like this. Bottom of the bowl, you curve up, and you're done with this now.
Bottom of the bow. Bottom of the bow.
And
okay,
that your Mickey Mouse.
Bottom of the bow and curve up. All right, boss.
All right, let's paint the ring fingers. Same thing. Nude, 2 layers, and then buff.
Ring finger.
Fingers.
Tanya, did you even get coffee this morning?
I did actually.
Good Lord, what time did you wake up?
I woke up at 7.
Here, this.
Is it what started at 8 for you?
So
yes, 8.
when you paint, you're gonna absolutely love it, because when you paint, it's gonna be so easy. You just like color by number, basically. It's gonna be like, you're gonna be so happy when you paint, because now you know exactly where to put the colors. It's pretty much a mindless job.
It's like coloring book.
It's like coloring book. You just color in the color and you do a few details. That's it.
Yes, Leah, you gotta get over the fear that you're gonna bug people, because ultimately, that's all I do. Is
Yeah.
no, I mean, really.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's my way of helping Tino. I mean, I definitely can't help him with artwork. Jeez.
I don't see her comment.
Who's that?
The one. What do you mean by get over bugging people?
Leah, she doesn't send her work enough or whatever, because you didn't want to feel like they're bothering us. But that's what makes it like this morning. 9 people sent very beautiful pictures. Now, not everybody wanted me to post it, but they sent it, and that is so rewarding to know that Tino reached out and improved 9 people.
Right.
That's worthy of doing it. You know what I mean? It's a satisfaction that really makes them feel great.
No, we don't get bothered by comment, by DM. The only DM that I don't like is whenever people DM me and say, hey, do you need a girlfriend? You know, and I say, no, I don't need a girlfriend. And then another day, same thing. Hey, handsome, do you need a girlfriend? Like, no, wrong merchandise. No, I don't need a girlfriend. Maybe come back as a boy, then you might have a chance. But no.
Or when they offer to be your sugar daddy.
My sugar daddy.
Whatever,
Do you need a
they're
sugar daddy? I say no.
A small amount of money. No, it's just not enough. We're not saying
it's so weird. I got a lot of girls that say, do you need a girlfriend? No, I don't need a girlfriend. Do you see my picture? It should be obvious.
Right.
It should be obvious that I'm not into girls. I'm into boys, but not girls.
What we say in our group is dick pics are not allowed, but they will be graded.
Make sure you buff everything.
Oh wait, we need to get in the group now.
And for the new people that wonder how I draw on the nail, this is how I do it. So you have to make sure that your surface is shiny. Never you matte, because if you matte, you wouldn't know where you already buff and where you haven't buff. And just overall, matte is not a good thing to use when you want to draw on your nail. You use shine, anything that are no white, shine top coat will do. So you have your colors. Mine color, I don't need to put top coat on because mine is top gel. If you don't have top gels like this, if you just have a regular nude, then you put the nude on and then you put some no white top coat on. Make sure it's shiny. Then you buff it. And after that, you can draw anything on the surface with any kind of pencil. You can draw it on. Next one, before we even do anything, we have to make sure that everything is aligned with the other nails.
Ah,
Come on, Lamp.
I just bent my nail.
Are we ready?
No,
Okay.
my lamp hasn't even finished cooking yet.
Okay. For people at home, just make sure that you have a nude nail and make sure that it's buffed. Just like that. And after it's buffed, then you can draw. Next nail wouldn't be complicated.
They want to see the pic before you start again.
Yes.
Please.
Here's a picture. If you want to take a screenshot, you can. The next one is easy. It just have a hand and the feet. You just have to make sure that it's aligned with this nail.
Oh, that sounds great.
I'll try to background noise. Is that better? Sounds like a vibrator.
I was going to say, it depends on where that's coming from.
Yeah.
See now. See my nail.
Tino's trying to keep the PG. All right, boss. I think we're about ready to go.
Okay.
Tanya, are you still buffing?
Just nearly done.
Am I saying your name right, Tanya?
Yep, perfect.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start with the feet first. With the feet, you see this curve that we just made. We just have to make sure that it's flow all the way here and the curve up, because this on the previous now we curve down, right? We curve down and then we go to a certain distance. It's gonna curve up like that. So it's like a sway. Did you see?
Yeah.
So if you hold this nail like this, and then you match it with the free edge. Okay, the free edge gonna be the same. Okay, you can make a little dot right here. That's why you know that that's a connecting point. And then up here, where the V is at, let's make the dot right here.
Okay.
And then let's still make a dot about, I would say, parallel to the first dot in the bottom to about right here. Let's go all the way to the other nails, to the other side of the nail. Okay, this is a dot. Okay, make that 3 dots.
So is that straight across the nail or is that slanted
Straight
up?
across. Straight across.
And then the one up top, we're connecting it to where? The V?
Yeah, see this V right here where you just made?
Okay.
Just like
the bottom of there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would say that from the first dot to the second dot, the width is equal to this leg. You see this leg? This leg is equal. See that? From here to here is equal to from here to here.
Okay.
But you draw on the other leg.
think I got these proportions okay.
Okay, now
Oh,
we need to proportion the hand. Okay. Tanya, you catching up?
yep.
Okay, the hand, the wrist, if you run toward the face, it's underneath the nose. See this whole line underneath the nose?
Mm-hmm.
So that's one point. From the wrist, if you go down all the way, it's about close. It's about close to the end of the feet. So you see underneath the nose here, right here. I'm going out, I'm going out, I'm going out, I'm going out to about right here. Let me make a dot right here. And then this dot will be almost to this, but not quite. Okay, so it's about right here.
Okay.
And out. Does that make sense? So underneath the nose, you keep going to the other nails, and then you make a dot when you close to the.
Oh, okay.
Does make sense?
Does that make sense?
So
Yep.
you're closer to the right than you are in the middle.
Oh yeah, way out the middle. It's not in the middle at all. It's way out.
I'm just trying to figure out if there was a different way to explain it, but I can't think of one. I mean,
It's just about it's vision. It's vision. That's why it's a little tricky to explain because it's a design that you measure by eye. Because when I'm doing it alone, I don't explain to myself.
right.
I'm just eyeing to the object that are close to it. Okay. Now the next dot. Are you ready for the next dot?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So this point. Okay. You go back to here, and then you go down. You see this right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is a color. Okay. So the color of the Mickey Mouse. So I'm running back and I'm going down and I'm marking a dot right next to it. See that dot?
In line with the collar. Oh, yep.
In a line with the color.
I love the way she says
That
color.
will be your last. So now you have everything in proportion.
Yes, you're gonna save the live as long as we're able.
Yeah. And that last dot is very important to make sure you match it with the color. Okay, we ready?
Yep.
Yep.
So from here, I will make a curve like this to here. And when I do, I'm gonna just slant it up all the way like this. And I will make sure that I match right now, just to see if everything look okay. Okay, make it look like this.
Oh, that's a good question.
What's that?
Okay. Maybe a dumb question. It's not. When sketching like this, does pressure of the top of the pencil matter like it does with brushes?
No. If you press too hard, you might get squivel and runny. Okay. But on the nail is different than on papers. You see, you're not trying to make a sharp cut sketch because it's just sketching. So what I do, I'm gonna do it on the piece of paper so you see. I don't run from here to here like this. What I do is that I chicken scratch it.
Chickens.
Does that make sense? I chicken scratch it. So automatically my stroke is light. But if your stroke is low heavy, that's fine. But if your stroke is heavy and you run all the way through, you might squivel a little bit. So if you're heavy, then you need the chicken scratch even more. The chicken scratch it.
Can I see your nail, Tina?
Hold on.
I think my curve is a little too curvy.
Ashley says, is those dots straight across from each other?
Yes, it's straight across from each other.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay.
Okay. If you buff your surface, then you don't have to worry about if you've been too light, because if you already buff your surface, know that whatever pencil that you choose, you're gonna see everything. It's very easy.
When you touch it, it's gonna stick.
When you touch it, it's gonna stick. If you buff it, when you touch it, it's gonna stick.
And as long as you go lighter, then your pencil's gonna stay sharper.
Yeah. Now, if you struggle to draw, that means the surface is not been buffed good enough. So you have to buff a little more. And the surface probably too soft if you struggle to draw with a pencil. So just make sure that you take a top coat or no white, you put it on, and then you buff it. So when you draw, it's gonna be so easy to draw. Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Little complex. So you see, this is the shirt. It's not the pants. This shirt is curved. Okay. And about right here is where the pants start, and it's curved too. So it's like this. It's like a curve, and then from here, it's still a curve. Okay. So this is what I'm gonna do. Let me see. Make sure everything's perfect. Okay. 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 So you see this dot right here?
Yep.
And this dot right here, you go up just a little bit. I would say about the middle.
Okay.
And then you curve. I would say, let's make a dot where it needs to be stopped. I would say in the middle of this leg, you go up to about right here.
Is that in the middle or is that more to the left?
It's in the middle. It's in the middle, and you go up and you align with this dot.
Okay.
Make a dot. And from here, you can curve down like this. Like that.
Okay.
Thank you, Tara.
Mine's not a curve. It's definitely a straight line.
It's very slightly curved. Very slight. It's almost look like a straight line, but it's not. It's a curve. A straight line would be okay too, but your client gonna pay you less.
No tip for you.
No tip for you. No elegantness.
We barely got through this.
Okay, ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Okay. So about right here. So let's say it curve out about right here near the end. It sort of slant down to here, but not quite. It's still a curve, just a very slant curve to about right here, and then you're gonna curve in. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Curve down, but not to a point where it's make it this pointy. You curve down almost here, and then you just finish it with a round, nice curve. So it's like a nub. To make a feet look like a nub. See that? Like that. It's like the end of a banana.
Not just a little off subject, but you know how you're always worried about whether the light looks good and all that?
Yeah.
Look how good that looks compared to, I mean, I feel like, do they even have electricity down there? Oh, shoot, they heard me.
What? Okay.
I was squinting to see their work, but it looks like they're doing really good.
And let me see Tanya.
So I think I just did a mistake.
Uh-oh.
Let me see your mistake.
I just trying to connect that bit.
She's not gonna let us see it.
Can you see?
Not now. Oh, you're right.
Let's see. Okay, wait. The curve, yeah, you can exaggerate a little more.
Okay.
So you have space. Yeah, a little more, but not too much down.
And remember,
you
girls,
go out. You go out. Don't go down. This curve, you go out. You curve out. In a way, it kind of parallel to this curve.
And remember, girls, I get what you did, Tanya. You didn't want us to see your mistake, but Tino's here to correct you. So when he sees a mistake, he can kind of tell you what maybe went wrong.
It's beneficial to
Absolutely.
because people at home, they probably will make the same mistake.
Right. And they'll be like, thank you, Tanya, so much for messing that up.
My pleasure. I'm sure I'm helping a lot.
Thank you, polished, elegant.
No, you girls are doing great.
Better?
Let me see. Good, good, good. Yes. Now, the bottom curve, yes, tied up like a banana. Good. You're good to go. All right. Now, before we continue with whatever down here, let's worry about the color first. Okay. The color run up here. The color is run up here. If I go straight down, I will meet to about right here, which is right spot on. See how Disney does us? It's right spot on to this point. This point right here that I'm talking about. So let's see where the top of the color is. If I run into the right, it meets half the eye. See, half of the eye of the Mickey. So the Mickey right here, okay. And when you do nail for your client, you do the same thing. You pair two fingers close to each other like this, free edge align, and then you take half the eye and you keep running over here, okay. And then it will equal to this dot right here.
Okay.
Here and here.
Okay.
So that is the very top of the color.
Is that your phone?
No. So for people at home, remember from the eye, you go across and you make a dot, where that dot is aligning to this point right here, down on the leg.
Is the collar tip basically?
The tip of the colors, the highest points of the colors. And we can go past a little bit. We just need a sense of direction so we don't go blind.
That looks great.
Now, are you ready?
Yes.
Are we ready?
Yep, yep, yep.
Yes.
So from the top, and you remember this spot right here where you already marked. So you will curve a little bit down to about halfway. And then I'm going to stop. So I need to analyze how this color is. This color is curve across and then another curve. It's not a full curve. It's like this, like a mustache. It's curve and then it's curve again.
Okay.
So let me analyze this. Let me see. Okay. So you curve to the middle and then you stop. And then you go not straight. You kind of curve oppositely. But it's not a curve. It just, can you see it? It's not a curve, but it's not a straight line. It's very light curve, opposite from the first curve. The first curve is like this. The second slight curve gonna be opposite.
Oh, gosh.
That's a good way of putting it, Quay. Of a curve.
The essence of a curve.
Yeah.
It have the essence of a curve. It's not a curve, but it have the essence of a curve.
Right.
Okay, now where are we going? Are we still doing it?
We're going to hell if we don't change
Yep.
it.
Okay, I don't know about you guys, but you see my Mickey Mouse face.
Mm-hmm.
It needs a, a slight curve right here to complete the head. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just
Mine needs a lot of curve to complete.
gonna do a slight curve to complete the head.
And the ears.
And then,
Just a little bit. And then I'm gonna do the ear. Just to finish that side of the head.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to do the ear, and then I'm going to do a quick potty break.
Okay.
If that's okay.
Oh, that's mean Tanya.
Yeah.
Tanya. Oh no, wait, not Tanya. Lens yesterday and Tia. Oh, they were holding it the whole time
Yep.
for 4 hours.
Yeah.
oh,
Yep. Nope. I am no school teacher.
I think. No, unless she might have just piddled a little.
Yeah.
Oh.
Probably.
Depends.
Probably.
So how do you align the nails when doing this type of art on an actual person?
Exact
The
same
fingers
thing.
are staggered. That's
Exact same thing. Give me your fingers.
Oh, here we go.
Turn your hands around, Becky.
Oh, the middle finger is longer than the ring finger. I bend it a little bit until it's meat. See that?
Oh, that
It's
wasn't
meat.
so bad.
Ah.
See that? Like up here, I don't care about what up here. As long as I take my finger and I push it toward the free edge meat. I hold it a little bit and then make a little dot. Because I'm not holding it to draw. That would be very
Difficult.
that would be very difficult. I'm not holding it to draw. I'm just holding it a line so I can dot. And when I have my dot, I release. So my dot is how I see, and it's gonna prevent me from going blind. Because without that, you will go blind. So you just need to hold the finger, just a line, just for you to make a tiny little dot. And when you have your dot, you release, and you go by the dot.
Thank you, Betty D. Well, listen, while she's gone, let's talk about
And you know, on the actual person, it's not really necessary for it to be a line like this, because a line like this, the only pose that will make the finger a line is this kind of pose. But normally when they leave the nail like that, it will miss alignment immediately. Now, what I'm training these Tanya and Abby is, what I'm telling them is, when you typically drawing a character, it don't have to be exact. However, I'm training them to be exact to prepare them for the human face. Because when you draw portrait on an actual human like Angelina Jolie or Harry Styles, when you draw on their face, it has to be exact. Because if you draw a human face and you're out of line just a little bit, it's gonna change their whole face entirely.
Yeah.
So when you practice, when you do nail for client, you can ease up a little bit. But when you practice, it's best if you practice it to be exact, because then it prepare you for the future. In the future, when you want to do intricate portrait and all that, you now supply with the tool for it. You know, you can reach at the exact point of the portrait. Because our face, if it's just a little slanted, it will be different entirely. My nose is different. It's not going to be me anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I want to take this curve. You see this curve that we make the color?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Not from here, but next to it, I will run not parallel, but slanted like this. So like this. Okay. See this curve? Not right here, but next to it. I'm not running parallel like this. I'm running toward the bottom is a little thicker. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And when I'm done with that, the top, I round it so it's like a banana.
Okay.
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 Oh, boy, they got that banana down quick, didn't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Where was I?
And it can be a little pointed. It's not like too pointy.
Does it touch his cheek?
The top right here, it's going across in the middle of the
Okay.
eyes. Yes.
Okay.
And it do not touch the cheek at all. It do not touch anything right now. Okay, we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
So from here, which not at the top, but close to the top, you slant, you make another slant, just like that, to what it touching the head, and you're done with the color.
Oh, right.
We love hearing that. And really, you're doing pretty damn good on time because we're only about an hour and a half into this.
Yes, because after we color in the Mickey Mouse, the red is very simple.
Very simple. You know, we shouldn't say that because if they fail, you know,
Right.
like less difficult. You know, yeah. No, you both are doing fantastic.
Thanks, Dustin.
Are we ready to draw the hand?
Yep.
So this hand is obviously a glue, because I'm putting the jack-o'-lantern over here.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna draw this hand, but it's gonna be like this. Okay, so I'm gonna draw it first on the piece of paper. So it's gonna be a curve slanted down. Okay, let me see. Okay, a curve slanted down, and then from here you go in, and then you curve up and you stop, and then this you make a curve right here. Okay, don't worry, I'm gonna go over it again. And then here you make another line parallel to this, and then you curve in, and you curve in, and then here you have the thumb. So I'm gonna start here. That's will you making a fist for me so I can see? Cause I'm making this up.
You're making?
Yeah, making a fist. Thank you.
You're so amazing, Tino.
Okay, now here you going up, slant it up, and then you curve down. So you slant it down, just like this. Okay, so go ahead and do that.
Curve up and then slant it down.
Slant up and then curve down into a slant. That's when I say curve down, I want to prevent you from slant up, slant down. That would be like a mountain. That would be like a point.
Oh,
and
like this? Like Like this mountain?
like
Well, this.
knuckle. It's knuckle. So you slant it up and then you curve so you can slant it down. So the top is not pointy.
Ah.
Because you're drawing a knuckle. It's not supposed to be pointy.
Well, my knuckles are pointy. He's got arthritis.
he's got
Okay. All right. I think I got something like that.
Okay, now right here, you slant it to the left, sort of parallel to this first slant. So you slant it to the left,
Okay.
just a little bit, not passing this point. Just slant it to the left, just a little bit. And then here, you slant it up. And remember, it's all curves. There's no points. You don't want any pointy thing going on. So you curve and slant it up to about halfway. And make sure this space is spacious, because then you're going to curve into a fingers. Did you see it clearly? Down, slant it up, and then you can curve into the fingers.
Okay. Let's make that a little bigger. There we go.
Good. Very good, Tanya. Good, Abby. Okay. Now, here, from here, I'm making a curve just like that.
Okay.
That should be easy enough.
My murder weapon's too thick.
Still have the Mickey that is flipped. I flip it around. I throw away all the ones that are not flipped. I flip it to the other way. I was having time in between to flip the photos.
Flip it.
Okay, we ready for the next step?
I think so. How do you hold them so straight?
I have tricky fingers. Okay, now, you see this? You just make one parallel to this like this. Curve, you go down, and then you curve again like that. See?
Like a little mushroom top?
Yeah, but parallel. Don't make it too rounded. Just like a baguette.
Baguette.
Yeah, mushroom top will be more like it, but not too round. Just parallel to it.
Okay.
Here you go. See, I'm altering the hand, because this hand is not holding a pumpkin.
Oh. No. Do you still need my hand?
Okay, were you ready to draw a pumpkin?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, pumpkin are easy. It's like this. So it's not a circle. The top is like that. It's a cross. And then the bottom is round. It don't have to be exactly like that. So when you're done, it looks like an oval that have been chopped up on the half. Just like that. So underneath the hand, I will make a slant like this, about equal width to the hand. When I'm done with that slant, I will curve down to make my pumpkin.
Okay. This is going to be so cute.
Isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Okay. And can that line be straight, or does it need to be slanted? The top line of the pumpkin.
The top line can be straight.
Okay. 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 Mm.
Is the base flat?
The what?
The base of the pumpkin?
Base is round. The base round. The top is flat.
This bit at the very bottom?
The bottom is round. Just like that. You're on good track.
Okay.
And when you're done, you make a noodle. The noodles for the Mickey Mouse to hold.
Yep.
So it's from here, from the fingers, slant it to the side, and then make it doubles.
Okay.
Draw noodles.
Okie doke.
And when you're done, you draw another noodle on the other side, which is from the fist, slant it out, make it double, just like this. And when you're done, it's holding a pumpkin. Let me see. Good. Now put it together. So it. Good. Good. Now let's finish the legs. So the legs. Let's see where the legs right here. Okay, so we're gonna draw this. Okay. So you see the leg right here. You just need to round it out parallel at this point. So the nub right here, I just make another round. So it's look like a clip, like a moon.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, we're ready?
Yep.
Okay, so let's make a slight curve like this.
We're doing
close to the top.
The black part.
Yeah, the top of the black part. Just a slight curve.
Okay.
Make it big. Let's say from here, where the knee at. Curve slight. Like that.
Okay.
Okay, and when you're done, you curve up to finish it.
Okay. Mine's a little better.
Ready? Okay, and then from here, where you finish it, you curve down. Make a shoe. The spacing there's a lot of spacing. I would say 3 times as much at the top for the bottom spacing. You can even eye on that shoe that you make on the other nails. Make sure it is aligned.
Not so bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy with it.
Not yet. Oh, not yet, not yet. And then let's make a little parallel line down here, just for the sole of the shoe. So I'm making a little parallel line right here. See that? Just a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Good job.
Okay, now for the wrist, right here, let's make the cup for the wrist. So on the wrist, what I am gonna do is round it up like this.
Okay.
And then from here, I'm gonna run out. So this is a hand of Mickey. See that? Making a round, and then from here I run out. Split it. So this is where I'm at, right here. I'm making a curve. And then from here I run out.
Gotcha.
They're wondering why the pumpkin's on the other side.
Because right here, if I draw a pumpkin, it might interfere with all this goodness right here. And there is a middle fingers. And the middle fingers, the pinky and index, yeah, it's my focal. I cannot put the pumpkin over here because I have planned for this. And so that's why I put the pumpkin over here, because over here without the pumpkin, all you see is a leg and the arm, which one finger alone, it might not look very attractive. People might like, oh, why there's a leg in there and there's the arm in there? They have to see a whole set to know that it's Mickey. But if the arm holding the pumpkin, then that's add a little more excitement to the team.
Plus,
and the fingers.
Teaching how to draw, not copy.
Yes, I totally made up this hand. This hand, I made it up. So when you design, you can dissect design like that. You can break it apart and then sew it back in different places.
Like Frankenstein.
Like Frankenstein. Okay, we ready?
I think so.
Good.
Yes.
Okay, let's finish the cape, which is easy. It can be whatever. So let's say from the pumpkin, I go out, I slant out, and then I curve up a little bit to make a bat wing, like that, like that. And then I shall continue down the crotch, same thing. I slant it out and then curve to make a bat wings. So that is a cape, and now it's complete.
Can I see the last one that you did right by the crotch?
Yeah, right here.
Okay.
Slant it out and then curve.
Okay.
Oh, I may not have room for that.
Are we ready to paint? Oh, we can also mark a little face on the pumpkin too before we continue, because it's easier to do with pencil than nail art brush. Let's make 2 triangles and 1 triangle in the middle, so those triangles are not passing half of the space of the pumpkin. You see, it stay above half of it, so the bottom half can be the mouth. So what I am gonna do, this is the middle. I'm gonna draw a little triangle in the middle. Okay, make sure you have plenty of space down here for the mouth. And then beside the little triangle, I'm gonna make 2 big triangles. That.
Yeah, 7 Co. It's a pencil. It's the regular graphite pencil. Mechanical pencil will work.
Any pencil will work. The tricks is you have to buff the surface, because if you don't buff the surface, doesn't matter what you use, you wouldn't be able to draw. But if you buff the surface first and don't use matte, you shine, and then buff the surface first, you can draw anything on the surface. Oh, thank you, Daisha. Okay, we're ready for the mouth.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, now here is how we're gonna do the mouth. So underneath the nose, you draw one line like this, just a short line. You give it some spacing, and you continue that. And it's not a straight line, it's a slight curve. The whole thing is a slight curve. See that? The whole thing is a slight curve. You give it just spacing, so later on you can do the T.
Oh, we're doing the T.
Yep.
Now, before you draw the T, let's go ahead and go down here. Down here, you making a little mark, and make sure that the space is spacious for all the T. So you're making the mark parallel to that first line that you make, right? 2 marks. And then from that 2 mark, you end it by curving into the point from the one above. But remember that you want to make sure you have enough space for your T. So don't make it too narrow. You curve up like this.
Okay.
Because if you draw the T first, then your curve going to be funny. So you draw the curve first, and then you fit the T in.
And then you can still proportion.
Yeah. Like sometimes when people do this, let's say they have a curve like this, and then they draw the T, and sometimes they not careful, that the T is maybe a little too high. And then when they do a curve, they have to like reach down here and then go up here. It's gonna be funny. So it's better for people to do the curve first. When people do a curve first, they can fit the T right in.
Okay.
And then now we do a T. So we just simply drawn some line down and going across like that. Some line down, going down, and going across. Same with the bottom. You're going up, and going across. Just like that. Become a T. Okay. Are we ready to paint?
Yep.
Now it should be easy breezy to paint. Okay. So first is painting the face. The background is nude, right? Tan nude. You're gonna take our palette and get tan nude, and you're gonna mix it with a little bit of white,
okay,
to make it lighter, so it don't matchy with the background. And when you mix it like it, it's gonna be lighter, so you can use the original nude for shading later on.
Tan nude.
Tan nude, the same color that you use with the background. You're using the same colors, but you mix it with white to make it lighter. And I would say mix it about, I would say 40% white,
okay,
30 to 40% white, not quite half.
Okay.
And then mix it together.
Kudos to
I'm sorry.
Answering questions and doing this.
Thank you, Tara.
So Tino, I noticed that when you mix colors, a lot of times you put them side by side and mix. You don't put them on top of each other. Is there a reason for that?
When if I would let's say 3 drops of nude down. If I put a drop of white right into it, sometimes the white sink and I cannot gauge my amount.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So I put
Yeah.
side by side to gauge the amount, because sometimes the white, it's before I'm done, it's already blend in with the nude, and I couldn't tell if it 1 drop or if it's enough or not enough.
Gotcha.
You kind of bring it in and
yeah, and sometimes if I do aggressive, then my brush touching the nude and now it's contaminated.
What size are we going to use first?
We're gonna use the brush 7 millimeters. 7 millimeter will be very easy to fill with polish. 10 is a little too long to fill. So I'm gonna get the 7 millimeter out. Everyone get the 7 millimeter out with a light shade of nude. And then we're gonna paint the face. So let's fill it in.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go crazy on the space. I don't need to be careful first. And when I'm done, I am gonna fine tune everything toward the edge. So I'm filling it in right now. Okay, now I'm done. With minimum amount of paint on the surface on my brush, I go in, I'm gonna fine tune it.
Now, are you using the 7 as opposed to the 5 because it has a little more?
The 5 will be very good with filling, but when it comes to the fine tune like this, I prefer the 7 because it's a little longer than the 5, a little crisper. Does that make sense? If I use the 5, it will be only good for filling, but I'm filling and I'm fine tuning at it at the same time with lines.
So you want something that gives you product, but also pinpoint.
Pinpoint too. And the reason why I fill in first before I fine tune, because when I fine tune it, I need my brush to be nice and sharp. And at that point, I don't want to take any more gel. Because if I take if I take more gel, then my brush not gonna be nice and sharp. It's gonna be blunt. So when I fine tuned it, I only want to realize the gels are already on the surface.
So you're blending what you've already put down?
Yes. With what I already put on with a nice sharp brush, I just spreading it out. And make sure that with a nice sharp brush, it's very easy for you to fine tune it, especially along all these edges right here.
And this is why it makes it so much easier, or you don't have to worry about the pencil marks.
Yeah,
Now's
still gonna pick up a little paint here.
I think I need to make his nose bigger. Like when I paint his nose, I think it needs to be bigger.
You can remember that is just a rough sketch.
How you doing, sweetheart?
Hanging in there.
I heard a tension breath.
Okay, like Tanya, like your hand is floating, your left hand, if you rest it on the floor like this, like the table like this, it's easier.
Okay.
So make sure you rest your left hand when you paint.
That's much easier, actually. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Use art gel?
No, no. I use the same gel polish at the background, but I mix it in with a little white to make it lighter. So the same nude polish that you use to make a background, you use it for your Mickey Mouse. And when you're done, you clear. Step number 2 is taking white polish. So when you're done filling, you just take some white polish, because that is your next step.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. So when okay, so I'm gonna like I'm gonna make his smile a little wider too. Make his nose bigger and make his smile wider.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So all right, I'm gonna throw that in the cooker. That'll be good.
And then the next one, I'm just filling the eyes. If you want to spare the eyeball, you can. If you want to pen all over it, you can, because now you already know your proportion. You can always pen black gel later. So
Okay.
I'm gonna fill in the eyeball. If you want to dodge the eyeball, you can.
Are you using art gel or
No,
pigment base?
it is pigment base.
Okay.
Gel pigment base. Because you already have all the alignment, so it's very easy to paint with thin that. So I'm just using something thin. So it's
is that still 7 millimeters?
Yes, still 7.
Okay.
Sorry, you said pigment base?
Pigment base.
Yep.
Yes. And at any point, if you want to switch to the 5 just to see how it's feel, you can.
Okay.
Abby, is this your first time sketching it out on the nail before you paint?
Yeah.
She's done so well.
Yes, both of you have. Do you like it better?
I'm sorry?
Do you like it better?
We'll see if we'll see when if the pencil marks don't show through. I'll be happy with that.
No, they won't.
Okay, and then I'm gonna do the T too.
When I do my character art, I generally will listen to audiobooks or watch a show or whatever. And it's funny, when I look at my character art that I've done, I always think of like Breaking Bad or Harry Potter, or depends on like what I was listening to when I was doing it.
And then I'm gonna fill the V underneath the bow. Also. With white.
Yes, Trifle, they sketched it with a pencil first.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to keep this in frame.
Hey, you just take your time.
Yeah, I'm not even looking if I'm in frame.
There's plenty of time.
See, now you guys understand my pain. I have to be in frame the entire time.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I also paint this part right here with white. Since I have white, I'm gonna try to find everything that need white, and I'm gonna fill it in this part down here.
Mm-hmm. Are we going to be outlining his features with black?
Yes, that's what I want to know, actually.
That's why if you accidentally go over your pencil mark with thin line, you can. Like this right here. I want to cover all of it. I can. But now I already know where it is. Then when you're done, you kill this one.
All right, Mickey, let me do your teeth.
And since we on the white, I am gonna paint white on the other nail too. Like the glove, it's gonna be white, and then the shoe gonna be white.
I think I've got "I Am the Walrus" song stuck in my head.
Good. Wow.
Okay, what else was white on the after his teeth?
After his teeth, the V right here on the
yeah.
chest, and then the line in the shoe, the
Okay.
top line on the shoe. Yes, 7 KO, but you have to buff the surface first for you to use pencil. I use a top gel. If you don't have my top gel, you can use a regular nude to paint the nails, and after that you have to apply some top coat. No white top coat, shiny, not matte, shiny, and then you buff that nail. So when you put pencil on, it will stick very well.
Okay, happy with that. All right. Oh, Tina, that looks great. Okay, I'm following that. That looks really good. After the teeth, what gets white? I'm a little bit behind.
The space right here, the V, and then top of the shoe.
Okay, got it. Thanks.
From now on, everything should be very easy. It's no, there's no more challenge. That you just feel it in.
And you got plenty of time.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. I'm so used to having a reference picture in front of me too. So it's
I could send the reference picture to you guys. I'm a little.
I did get it, but I can't put it up on the screen.
Right, because we're using our phones. Oh, this is so much fun. I am having a blast.
And, you know, we'll get better at this.
This is as good as it gets. Come on.
It is.
Wow.
It is.
Pictures and, you know.
And then you can print it out. Usually I need to prepare like a few days. But yesterday I was like, oh, what has happened live? And then I didn't text the people until this morning about the stuff that they need. So we just have to prepare in advance. So the more people can do it with us, the better.
And then I let.
Have I got an extra bit?
Crash course for them.
And character painting definitely not for beginner. I would say that this is intermediate.
Character painting, for me, is definitely where I want to go. I love character painting.
It's kind of where most of the world's going, actually, as it's slowly converting and people are getting better.
And I'm gonna get this.
I kind of just ran over a couple of my lines.
That's fine.
Because I felt like
that's fine.
I put them. Okay, because I felt like
it's easy to remember. It makes sense. It's not confusing.
Right.
You go ahead and cross over it, because then you have to detail it later.
Okay, can you show me the ring finger, please, Tino?
Yes, right here.
Okay, so it's the glove and the foot. Okay, thank you.
I'm going.
And for people that love character painting, love cartoon painting, it's relatively very easy for them because they understand the character. So I would say that this lesson is target people that doesn't get used to drawing cartoon and all that, but they have to because the client require it. Then that will give them some sense of direction.
Okay. Can I? Okay, great. All right. So it looks kind of like a a seashell. The thumb. It looks kind of like a seashell. So that's where we want to go there.
Now remember.
Okay.
Herself.
Oh yeah.
She may not be talking to us.
Right.
Oh, I'm talking to.
Just pretend Dan room.
Oh.
I have no idea where he's at.
He's probably watching from the other room. I bet.
No, he's not even at the house. See, my I've got a studio suite in the house because people drive all the way out here for me to do their nails. Like I live 32 miles from town, and people actually do come out here.
Oh yeah.
And my son goes to school literally right up the road from us. It's this. It's called Old Believer. There's a Russian Orthodox school that was founded in the 70s, 60s here, and it used to be a really flourishing school. Lots happened, blah blah blah. Anyway, so he came all the way from town from his job to pick up our little, and then I said, I don't care, go to town, have dinner. So he's probably back in town.
Wait, Hollywood say, Tino, do you have any idea when you'll be doing 3D work with 3D silicone? I don't know when. If you want to go live with me on that, you can. We can do it together. 3D silicone still is totally not a beginner technique. And it's not advanced neither. It's just tricky with the noodles. When people hold it, it might stick on their tongue. So it's probably very good for us to go live on that, because then that will solve that problem.
You know, that speaks good of your work, though, Abby, that people drive that far to get their nails done.
Thank you.
Are we close?
Yep, I'm just curing.
I have to do the foot. Can I see your foot real quick on the ring finger?
Yes.
Because I see it's broken apart into two places. So I see that. Can I see the side of the foot by the pumpkin?
By the pumpkin.
Okay, so you did. Okay, so you did the little ring, like little ring here, and then you did the swoop there. Okay. All right.
So I'm thinking, and that's just me thinking, but Tracy and 313 next.
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing.
Yay.
And next color will be red. Next, we take red out. And remember, I told everyone to get brown too, because we're going to mix it. So first, we use pure red first for the bow. That should be easy. The bow right in the middle, you just paint it all red.
Okay. Okay. Throwing it in the cooker.
I don't know whose lamp it is, but I don't like it.
It's mine.
Goes off at the end of the mic for a split second. I get hungry.
It's a mic. It's a microwave.
Done.
That's funny.
Okay. So I'm painting the bow red.
Yeah, if you want to do the 3D jelly, I think it'd be fantastic.
And then the mouth, if you want to mark it first, you can. It's just a mouth have a tongue. The two color in the mouth. So are you watching? You can curve it in the middle and then curve it again.
Okay.
For the tongue. That's it.
Okay.
If you want to take gel and do that, you can. Because the next color is going to be dark red. And with the dark red, I will take brown and eggplant and mix it together. With just eggplant alone, that might be too purple. So I'm gonna add 1 drop of eggplant, 1 drop of brown in to the red to mix it, make it darker. For those at home, if you don't have the correct color, you can use black. It just black make the color less vibrant.
What did you put in the mouth?
In the mouth, this is what I put. Let me see. In the mouth, you do 1 curve in the middle, and then another curve. It's like a Y or like a bird. So I'm
in the red.
no in the mouth.
No,
Our
the
mouth
color
right
red.
now. No, not the color red.
Somebody asked.
You can either do it with a pencil, or later on when you ready for your gel, you can also do it with gel.
Oh,
if you want, you can
okay.
pencil and do it first. Just make sure. There.
Sorry, I can't shut it off.
Tino, did you mix a little brown in the red bowl? No, I did not. This is a pure red. It's pure red. Now I'm gonna mix it. Now I'm gonna mix brown and eggplant with red. So I'm making the red deeper. And I can put more eggplant than brown. Add more eggplant than brown.
Tino, did you mix a bit of brown in the red for the bow?
I answered pure red. It's red without mixing anything in it. So I put more eggplant in.
More eggplant.
Yeah.
Are we doing this for the cape color?
Yeah, for the cape color.
Okay.
You always amaze me. I'm perfect.
So it's almost a color of eggplant, but with a little red and a little brown.
And a little brown.
Yeah, a little brown and a little red. And when you're ready, you can go ahead and color in the cape.
Oh my God, Tia.
What'd she say?
It was Tia Monet. She says her lamp sounds just like yours, and she's been looking for a way to neuter it.
Okay, so we're painting the cape. All right, and the cape goes about halfway up by his nose. Okay.
See that?
My space is a lot smaller than yours.
That's fine. That's fine.
Mine too. Come on, cure.
And as long as you see it, you know, next time you'll be, each time you'll improve.
Yeah.
And then you would use it more on the ring fingers. Ring finger, there's a few spots that have the cape. Hold on.
What about?
Hold on. Let me think about it. It might look good on the painting, but I'm trying to decide should I make the cape bright red. Do you think I should make the cape bright red? Because on the painting, you might see the color well, but on the nail, it's tiny. You know what? This color right here, let's use bright red to make the cape because it's on nail. So that should be more attractive.
So the same as the bow?
Yeah. So just the same as the bow, yeah. I think that it will be more attractive like that. So we're not too deep in. So let's make the cape bright red. That's why it'd be easier too. So I'm gonna take bright red and make the cape that colors. That's a bit more pop.
Bless you.
Bless you.
I don't know why I'm sneezing tonight. I never sneeze.
You're allergic to somebody's bullshit.
That's what it is. It must be mine.
All the way.
Okay.
Yeah. Inside case.
Yeah, the red. Yeah, it's more poppy.
It's more traditional too.
Sometimes things that look good on, like on the phone and on the iPad, it might not look good on nail. Just depend.
Okay. And then the red, is it down between his legs as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's right here. It's right here.
Okay. 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 Mm.
Gosh, I've got a mess going on here.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'll try to keep this in frame. Okay.
And that dark color that you just make with red and eggplant and brown, that go inside the mouth above the tongues.
Okay.
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 And when you have time in between, you go ahead and take a little red, a little white, and you mix it together into like a light salmon. That is for the tongues.
Okay.
A lot of people mistake it for pink, but the color of the tongue is always red and white because it needs to be a warmer instead of a cool tone like pink. It needs to be like a salmon, a light salmon.
Okay. Cure.
Yes, Kia. Like that.
Oh, yeah, that bit under there too.
And when you're done, you take the red and white and just mix it just to make a light pink so you can paint it inside the tongues.
Okay, that looks good there. And there, red. Okay, around the pumpkin. Around the pumpkin. Okay. Huh.
Okay, red
Okay.
and white.
Tino, I have a
Yeah.
question. So your pumpkin touches the leg.
Yes.
My pumpkin does not touch the leg. So would I be painting all of this red in there?
Select. Okay. Let me see it again. I couldn't see very clearly. Hold on. Okay, the leg is that way. The leg is that way.
I could make my pumpkin bigger when I paint it. But
let me see. Mine is very similar like yours, so I think it will be okay.
To paint it red?
No, not to paint it red.
Make the pumpkin bigger.
This space right here, do you have this space?
So that space is what I'm, yeah, I have that space here, but it goes up around the pumpkin because it.
You can go in, but don't go parallel.
Okay.
Don't
Okay.
go parallel to this. At some point, you end it.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Yeah, at some point, it's end.
Okay. I just need to make my pumpkin bigger.
And
Okay.
on.
I think I got it here. Okay. Okay. Do I say okay enough? Okay, okay, okay.
And the next color will be black. I will use shadow for black.
So it was just the tongue that was pink?
Yes, just a tongue that are pink. Now,
Okay.
if you can look at it.
You what? Shadow.
Shadow. And black should be easy. You painted the ear, you painted the head, the nose.
Are we going to matte this entire thing and then paint lines over top of it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is up to you. If it not too bumpy, then sometime you can go directly to it. But I suggest matte for this one because there's a lot of
Okay.
Okay.
So the
I need to get with it. I'm a little behind here. I haven't painted it on yet.
yeah, because it just fill in.
Yeah, you got plenty of time.
Okay.
Yes, live is going to be saved, Lizzie Melbar. Good to see you. It's been a while.
Is it me or the screen getting a little blurry?
yeah, it might be a bit blurry.
Aww. Abby, your son says you're doing a great job.
Which one? What's his name? River?
Your husband just said your son.
I wonder who.
Right. That's I don't know. Is that horrible? She should just be like, yes. Now.
I don't know which one. That's
Right.
well. That means that they both have potential to tell her that she's doing a good job.
It does. No, it means that she's keeping track.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
exactly right.
Man,
That's exactly.
this is coming. Oh.
I have 5 sons.
Oh my,
Do you?
Yeah, now I remember.
I have five boys and 1 girl.
There's not.
Wow, you got busy.
Yeah.
That sound like Les? She's like, sons. And
Okay.
it's 6 kids. Just
right.
So they're all adults except 1 surprise. Who's 5?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we started over.
Surprise?
What's that?
Was it really a surprise?
It actually was. We were looking. That is not a PG story. It really was a surprise.
I think it was.
All right, still using 7?
Yes.
Oh.
7.
So between you and me, Tino, here's what happened. There's not a lot of people in Alaska, and then we can do something about it.
Okay. All right.
Looking really good now. We can see your work.
All right.
It was more difficult before with the pencil, but you both are doing fantastic.
Thank you.
I actually paid him to say
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, Queenie's got six boys and one girl.
Who does?
Wow.
Having all these boys. Natty, the paint that Tino's utilizing is all from his website located below.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. That's good. Okay. It's so quiet.
It is, isn't it?
Well,
Come
I'm
on.
kind of
Where's Lynn's?
which kid loves you right now, you know. Now, what
I'm
if
thinking it's my.
you said your favorite son?
Oh,
It
Yeah.
probably was my favorite son.
Oh, I knew it.
oh, she have
I
a
knew it.
favorite. Oh,
At least she's honest about it.
right.
Gosh.
I always have a favorite.
You
It
really,
changes though.
it's the best way to get them to compete for your love.
Absolutely, 100%.
Can't just have
I'm a big fan of that.
think y'all love him. Jeez. I can't wait till we have kids someday, too. We get kids right before we go into the nursing home.
That's it. Well, they have to be old enough to change your diapers. So,
Well, we don't want to go through any of the kid states. We're thinking like 17 and a half, bam, adoption.
bingo.
Right about the time they need a new car. You ladies are getting a lot of compliments.
Thank
Okay.
you, everyone. Is it black in between the bow and the cape on Mickey under Mickey's? Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Bend on the ear too.
I missed something. Is it gray on the shoe?
Black on the shoe.
Becky is not cooperating with me. Okay.
Are you able to do these designs on curved nails, or is it on straight?
On straight, it's always look better, but you can do it on curved now. It just I have a thing about curved now, because when I take picture of curved now, it doesn't agree with me. Straight now show up all the shape. Curved now, it always look like my shape is not good, but it is. It's just because of the curve. So I always like straight now.
Okay. Okay, so by the bow, Tino, so those would be his shoulders, right?
Yes.
The cape. Okay. All right.
Really looking real good.
Oh, he's so fast, Tino.
I know, he really is. I was really nervous not to do this, but I was nervous that my hands were going to shake. Before. I was
Trust me, it's not the hand. It's not the hand at all.
It's the brain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Even if it shake, it's come from the brain.
You know, I told my husband last night when we were talking about it, and I said, I'm really surprised that I'm not more nervous, because my personality would have me kind of like backpedaling and like, okay, you know, second guessing, you know, making all these excuses.
Yeah, and you in good hand. And you
Yeah.
know that.
And know that Tino started off way worse nervous than
Oh, yes. I'm a nervous wreck.
No, I was
Even
super nervous.
I love to anticipate the future and the unknown. So I'm more likely to be nervous. Like when I go to San Antonio, they say, can you do like 2-hour, 4-hour judging? I say, no, I don't have time. So they say, what can you give us? And say, I can do like 10 or 15 minutes. They give us a better booth. We were 10 by 10 in the back, and we end up having 20 by 10 in the front. And then they put a big billboard on for me, and they give me free stay. So that's a pretty good deal. But now they say they were talking about an interview, and I'm like, how? So I'm getting a little nervous with the interview.
We'll be fine.
Because I was like, what the heck am I going to say on the interview? And say hi to the so there was a contest that going on, so they want me to stop by, say hi, and meet up a little bit. So
and I know you may be nervous, but you shouldn't be, and here's exactly why. At this point, you know exactly what you want to do and where you're going with it, and they're just going to ask questions, and it's just like if someone asks about how to do it.
Oh yeah, I totally know that. I just want to explain for you about the nervousness. I'm always getting nervous before anything like that. I'm always nervous because of the unknown. I always anticipate the unknown.
I'm an overthinker. That's why I get nervous.
Yes, I can relate to that.
Ooh, I forgot the white right here too. I got another one right here. The first time I go on live, I was so nervous, but it was over the first 5 minutes.
the first time you went
Yeah,
live?
I was really nervous, but after 5 minutes, it was pretty much over.
The first time I went live was with Tia, and I've only been live one time, and that was with Tia. It's when you guys were gone. You went to San Antonio, and us girls, we were going batshit crazy without you. Like we were like, okay, bitches, who's gonna go live, because we can't not go live and be with each other and interact. And so we put together a Disney Halloween thing, like 3 weeks ago. That was the very first time I went live, only time. And we had a blast, but this is why I keep saying we noticed that we all needed a Tino, because when you do not have that person, it's just a lot of quiet painting and it's not entertaining. So, and we weren't looking at comments and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, God, we really need a Dustin.
Oh, God.
That's what I meant to say, a Dustin. We all need a Dustin. Okay, so can I see your first nail with Mickey? I think I've got my black, except his eyes. And nose. Okay. And I needed to make his nose bigger. All right, I'm on it.
Okay. And Quasha said it was so much fun going on live with you all, though.
It was.
Her and the group too. Gosh, they could have called us.
Oh, it looks so much better with a big nose.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's one thing about character painting sometimes too, is when you first sketch it out, then it's a little difficult to envision it.
Yeah.
So the thing is, you have to trust the process.
Oh, I did do that.
Especially when you do a human face, you have to definitely trust the process. Because when you first start out, it never looked like a face.
I think the only human face I've done yet on nails is the Cleopatra set that you put out. That was the only one. I have a habit of putting their eyes are too big. Like when I do human eyes, they're always way too big.
It be draw by eye. Draw by eye. Most character painting artists draw by eye. It's just that for us to achieve portrait, we have to really go back and make sure that everything is exact, because if I paint this Mickey by eye, all the detail might not be exactly in the picture, but it can turn out like Mickey. However, if I want to draw the face, I have to go back to the Mickey and make sure that every line, every angle, every slant is exact, because that's how you train for portrait. Like the eyes. If you want the eye to be correct, you have to measure the eye with the nose first, and then measure that with the forehead, just to make sure that everything is proportioned. So nothing too big. Oh, that's lens. Lynn was drawing Prince and
See, I didn't even want to mention, but I was going to text them later on and say, anytime you want to feel good about your big eyes, just go back and look at
Lens. And the neck color gonna be ultramarine and aqua mixed together. 50-50.
Hello, Catherine Tablante.
Hi, Catherine.
Hi, Catherine.
Okay, mix it up. Just like this.
How you doing?
I'm just hanging in there.
Are you? What nail are you on? Are you on the second nail?
The second nail, the ring finger.
Oh, look at you go!
And you have plenty of time if you speed it up a little bit.
Exactly. I'm going to go over and perfect mine after we go off the live. I can see the lines through the red.
Maybe we can make it pixelated again towards the end and
hide those flaws.
now everybody thinks you're doing great.
Abby, you done?
No.
Okay.
Dustin said I had plenty of time.
Trying to make you feel bad.
Okay. Hey, let's have a look. Oh, I'll do the lines. Have you done the line on the mouth?
No. I was just dodging the line. You don't
Okay.
have, you don't have to, because later we have to do the details.
Okay. Perfect.
I am honestly way behind you guys. I'm so sorry.
Okay, it was okay.
Sorry.
Thinking like that, and know that we'll just patiently wait.
All right.
You know,
I had to get the nose bigger. That took some time. And then I got to paint around the nose because I didn't do that. And that eye is just killing me. Hold on.
Sarah says both everyone's is looking absolutely great. But
Thanks, Tara.
earlier she said she had to go to the eye doctor tomorrow, so I don't know how valid that statement.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Moving on. I got. Okay.
Much better.
Your
All
next
right.
the ultramarine, ultramarine and aqua 50-50.
50 ultramarine is blue. Oh,
And you
ultramarine.
can name aqua, so it should be sky blue.
Can I see your ring finger, Tina? I think all I have to do is the foot and the cape. Oh, and the ears. The foot. No problem. I'm on it.
You passed the face. That's really the hardest part.
50-50.
50-50 mixed together. I'm gonna.
Where's my ultramarine? Oh, panic attack.
You just keep looking for that.
I am.
You just keep looking for that.
Why can't I find it? Where have I put it?
There's like
I got it.
someone slipped at LSD.
Oh my God.
Must be squiggly.
Oh, come on, ear.
And that is something that I learned along the way too, is there are two kind of people that draw. A person that draw what they know, and a person that draw what they see. And the most effective way to draw is to draw exactly what you see, because very often people draw what they know, so they don't really pay attention to the actual picture. They just like, oh, I know Mickey, so I'm gonna, the eye, oh, a curve, yes, I'm just gonna curve a little bit. and it's nothing like the pictures. There's no proportion, there's no mathematics behind it. They just basically draw what they know, and that actually a very bad way of drawing, is to draw what you know. That's how kids draw. You know what I mean? You ever
Yep.
see a kid that draw a horse? It look nothing like a horse, because they did not draw what based on reality. They draw based on what in their head. Like a horse have a round face. Okay, let's draw a round shape. The nose look like a U shape. Let's draw a U shape. So they did not. So drawing what you know is actually will create very bad habit. So for anybody that like to draw what they know, you have to actually turn back and draw what you see, and that is way different. Most like
Did you put white on the sole for the second shoe? Did you do that yet or no?
I did not.
Okay.
Not yet. I was gonna save it for art gel.
Okay.
But it's a thin line, and you can save that line for art gel. Because we're gonna do.
Can I, when you get a second, I just want to make sure I got all the black. I don't think I do yet. On the second finger. All right. So his cape, and then his cuff. Okay. Okay. Cape and cuff. Sorry, guys. I keep pulling it closer to me.
Yeah, so remember, even for people that are at home, remember to check back to make sure that you draw what you see. If you draw what you see, when you're done, it'll look exactly like the painting. If you draw and when you're done, it did not quite look like exactly in the painting, in the picture, that means at certain moment you just make a random stroke. That stroke is totally random. It don't have any calculation behind it. So make sure that if your result doesn't look exactly like the picture, at some moment you draw with not what you see, with what you're not seeing. You just draw, you just make a stroke, and it's very common.
Okay, so your ultramarine, did you mix that with anything?
My ultramarine, I mixed with aqua 50-50.
Okay, 50-50. I'm heading there. Okay.
2 drop aqua, 2 drop ultramarine.
All right.
This is so fun, Tino. Thank you.
Yeah, I really enjoy it.
Okay. Does that look about it? I think yours is a little lighter than mine, but I kind of like that color. We're going to go with it.
Just as long as it's different than the black.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it's definitely different. Okay. So We are painting his suit.
Yes.
His suit.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
My boot blue and his suit, except for the vest. Don't fill in the vest.
Vest. Got you. Okay. And we're still using 7.
Yes.
I keep floating. I've got to remember, keep my arm down.
There we go. Who's still watching? All the girls still watching?
Yeah, and the ones that are doing it. The one doing it at home.
Cool.
I hope Lynn's is doing it.
I think Tracy's doing it too.
Yes,
I
Tracy.
think who else was saying it? I think Ashley might be. Okay. Darn you, Bubbles.
I know I get them too, actually.
Hmm.
Is that over mixing, Tino, when you get the little bubbles in the paint?
Don't go too fast. Sometimes I have it. I have 1, 2, 3 big bubbles. If you have tiny little bubble, it's caused by dust.
Ah.
I'm gonna give his vest a little more of a curve there. I like that. Honestly, I don't know what I'm painting right there. Let me see yours. Okay.
Sorry, Tino. Going as quick as we can.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine.
Are you painting the blue yet?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, you're talking to me.
I'm imagining you're just sitting there watching us finish the blue. All right, so this big old swatch gets blue, all of it. Okay, all right, we're doing
And normally when I fill in, what I do is, if this is an object right here, what I do is I take a bunch of paint and I lay my brush a little flat and I go crazy in the middles, and then after that I can start slowing down and fine to the edge.
Yes.
Any space in the middle that doesn't entangle with any edges, that is a free for all, because you don't need to be careful in that. You should need to be careful when you get near the edge.
it. Okay, happy with that. Hey, it looks like a leg. All right, and then up here by his armpit, that's blue. Okay.
Hand 333 Goddess. We have a group in WhatsApp. That group is for you to join. So when I go on live, I will notice you when I'm on. And when I'm going interactive live, I text in that group all the material that you need so you can follow along.
That really
If
helped.
Tara can show you the group to join. And also when I have coupon, when I have like a sale or anything like that, I also text in the group. So you don't have, I don't have WhatsApp. You should download one. Just download an app.
That list, Tino, that helps tremendously.
Yeah.
I know it takes probably a little bit of time, like
That's a little challenging for me too, because I have to envision the whole set.
Right.
And sometimes I miss like a couple of items.
Okay, so
Goddess, if WhatsApp is not compatible with your phone, that's fine. Normally when I have an interactive live, a couple of my posts, like on Botino, when I post, I also would say that, hey, this is a next live schedule. And I list of material on there. You just have to look under the caption of the post and you will see.
Okay.
But then we're not gonna alert you. You have to like really stop me to able to catch a post that I would or the item in there for the next day when we do interactive live. Hi, that's now.
All right.
Nice.
How far up
Thank
did
you,
that
Flo.
post? Can I see the ring finger up by his hand? So the cuff. Okay. So we're going around his cuff and then we're going around the pumpkin.
Yes.
Okay. Around the pumpkin. Okay. Almost done.
Me too. Just about.
Yeah, you guys are doing fantastic.
I'm gonna kill this.
Dustin, you've gone quiet. Are you eating?
Did take a little snack break.
Could have ate this in here, but I chose to not crunch everybody out of here.
Sorry, Tino. Can I see the fist? Did I miss a piece of white on the fist?
I have that mushroom
Oh,
top
yep,
too. I guess.
Missed a
Yeah,
piece.
I did
Yep.
too.
Okay.
Good catch, T. So are we gonna do his eyebrows with art gel?
Yes.
Okay. Really, really good job, Tanya.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think Abby's good, but no, hiding it from.
You think
I
what?
think yours is good, but you're hiding it from us.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
I had to play around his nose.
It's oh yeah, no, that's good, Abby.
The next color is just aqua, you guys, and aqua is only will land on the vest right here.
Okay.
All right, cure.
I love how she says cure.
I know, right?
She's definitely not talking enough.
It's cure this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cure this. Cure this. I can't do Tito's voice.
You just do yours. It's perfect.
Yeah. Is everyone paying me out on my Aussie accent?
No, everybody's had mad love for both of you.
Aww.
Okay, Tanya, look.
Yep. Aqua alone.
So this, look, this right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
2 letters, right? See the amount of pen in my brush.
Yeah.
So to start, let me wipe this up. Okay. For me to start filling. Okay. Look how much pen.
Scoop.
Okay. Just lower a lot. And then she go crazy in here.
Oh, yep.
And then all I left is the edge. That's when I slow down on the edge.
And that's
Trying to get us
straight aqua, Tino?
What now?
That's straight aqua color?
Straight aqua.
Aqua.
Yeah, it's not mixed?
No mix.
Okay.
Yeah, he cusses.
I know, right?
All right, big blob in the middle.
Oh, you've caught up quick, Abby.
I tried. Oh no, I also smudged the black on the side of his face. That's okay. All right.
Doesn't Abby sound like she's such a nice mother? Like
You know,
when you're in
yes, but
trouble, somehow it's
right, like it's
right.
okay, honey, it's okay. Yeah, don't let it deceive you.
You're in big trouble.
Right. Listen, young man, you better go to your room. You're grounded.
Which way I go?
I never
tell
understood the concept of grounded.
Oh, me neither. I got my ass whooped.
Same.
Deserved it. Can't say I didn't. How often are you going to have lives like this?
I would say just once a week, the max.
Work hearing. Okay. Did he have a little shoulder on his vest? Like not a shoulder, but like a little like okay. Well, I can fix that with a liner gel.
If you have any questions, Abby, please have Tanya ask them.
Okay. That's funny.
I have
So when you
a feeling I'm going to get paid out.
the only last thing you have left is the pumpkin.
And I haven't finished the inside of his mouth. I am
That
behind
is
on that.
Me neither.
red and white mixed together.
Inside of his mouth, the mushroom.
And black, is it? On top of the tongue?
Another tongue that black is like the eggplant mixed with red. Or since it's so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. You can put eggplant. Only eggplant is fun too.
I'm gonna flip to a 5mm for that. I don't trust myself. Okay. All right.
Is that a paint palette you're using, Tanya?
This one?
Yep.
Yep. I get a little bit messy on this palette, so I've moved over to this one.
Okay.
Thank you. That's by Dawn. Say your colors are amazing. It's very opaque, very rich.
And they're so beautiful to use.
It took me a while for that because I want it to be rich, but not to a point where it cannot cure. Because sometimes color that are too pigmented can have a curing problem too. So it took me a while to develop something that are rich but then curable. Any for jello other than spike? Yes, jello can be applied on the surface and it can be texturized. It will the non-blend is way better than a clear texture lens.
Okay, we're gonna go cook.
Me too.
Tested by Don, they're all top tier. You know, really, I know a lot of people wanted him to have things for a long time, but he has to vet so aggressively.
Yeah.
He has to what aggressively?
Vet it. He has to make sure he has. It's never I want this. It's I needed to do this. And sometimes going back and forth to China, that's a long process.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look at the quality. It's amazing. Everything Tino has is amazing. I don't need any other brands. I'm happy with just Tino's. You can do everything.
That's his goal.
Oh, you guys cooking it?
Cooking it.
Yep.
Okay. So the next color is straight orange.
Orange.
Straight orange on the outside of the pumpkin. And then the eyes are going to be yellow.
This white is the best white I've ever
Isn't
used.
it?
God, I love it.
And I didn't realize how important it is until I ran out of it.
Oh my God.
Because the before that I use HL white and I think it's the best white in the whole world. So when I have the Pigment Base, I was like, okay, this kind of the same. So when I run out Pigment Base and I forced to go back to HL, I realized, oh my God, I missed Pigment Base. And then I did let it run out again just for 2 weeks the last time. but I try not to let it run out. Because every time it runs out, I'm stuck. Because I need to design constantly.
He said, I need to.
Yeah, I need to design constantly, and I need stuff to design.
Could you imagine packing your orders like you used to with the amount of product?
No way. No way.
Selling now?
No way. Because before I used to pack my own order, but Cindy told me, she said, look, you're going to go crazy.
Yeah.
We already know. Of course, I can't tell, but she can. She's like, it's going to go crazy and it's going to become a problem. And you don't want to wait for it to become a problem. You want to try to think of a solution now. So that's when I feels over with Cindy. And just like you say, within a month, it's going crazy.
Yep.
Oh, I used to wake up every day hoping to God we didn't sell something.
Yeah, because there's no way that I'm packing my order now. There's no way. I will not have time for design at all. I will be 24/7 packing orders. And it's not going to be as efficient as Cindy, because Cindy have a streamlined operation where everyone know exactly what they're doing, and it's going very smoothly. That's how we can afford to ship out on the same day.
Very systematic. I mean, she's been
very
doing
systematic.
30+ years.
Yeah.
You know, I order from other companies for other reasons, other things, and I get things from Dreamtime Crystals faster than I get things from any other company.
Yeah.
Any other company, hands down.
They're on
it's
funny.
It's alarming.
It's the same for me. You know, I'm in Australia. I can get them sometimes within 3 days.
Same. And shipping to Alaska, that's no joke. I mean, if I order something from Amazon, I'm waiting at least a week and a half before I get it. At least minimum.
Yeah, Cindy is definitely not kidding when it comes to shipping.
Oh no,
It's amazing.
And that's why everything she does is honorable. We love it. And
that's incredible.
Every day with the belief that something can be improved. We absolutely adore her.
I love that.
Okay, after you painted the pumpkin with orange, the eye and everything else can be the mouth and the nose. It can be yellow. Yellow colors. Okay, I'm gonna add yellow in.
Let's see.
I think I'm going to cure this. Oh, sorry.
And I believe we got about 30 minutes, so that should be more than plenty of time.
Yeah.
30 minutes? Well, that went fast.
No, I'm saying you got 30. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because this is a character painting. It's definitely no jokes, because a couple of my friend who is educating in character painting, it took them like days just to teach one characters.
Oh, Hands of Goddess says, thank you, ladies. This has been so peace, love, and light.
So what would you think of after I get the orange cured, if I just quickly wiped the pumpkin down with alcohol, trying to get rid of some of those lines? Because I went pretty heavy with the lines.
You can.
Okay.
I've just painted over mine. I can still see them.
When you're done curing, you can take alcohol and wipe over everything.
Okay.
Except for the sole of the shoe. I mean, you can too, because it's pretty simple.
Oh, we're nearly finished. They look so
what would you
cool.
recommend for the other, if we're not doing the other fingers tonight, what would you recommend for them?
Oh, the other fingers are very simple. The other fingers will have all nude black tips, but it's not a traditional tip. It's a curvy, it's a wavy tip like this. That's it. Going down. So nude and black tip, like the kind of like the wings or the cape. So it's a tip like this.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not traditional French tip. Curved wavy tips, like a curtain. We might have time tonight.
No, you just made him nervous again.
Not at all.
So when you're done, you can take alcohol and wipe everything before you mat it, so you can detail it.
That's when it's really gonna pop and look great.
Yeah, when you detail it. Oh, I love detailing.
When you that and bam, when you mat it, that's when it all
yes
comes together.
Yes. Oh,
But the detail is so crucial, so you'll get more comfortable with the process because you realize that everything else can be blotchy.
yes.
So around his hand, yours is way more filled in than mine. I'm just trying to. I have a lot of blank space around his hand, which is the handle.
No. That is a noodle. Do the noodle. See the noodle? The orange.
yeah. I forgot the noodle. I just put it in then.
Okay. Me too.
Yeah, that's a handles.
But you did real good because for not being in there, it still has the shape. So you're right on track. You just didn't color it.
Look at you being positive. Tanya, what's the temperature down there right now?
It is.
Oh, you're gonna be Celsius, aren't you?
I am.
Right. Give us some number like 29, and we're gonna think,
Right.
and it's 102.
22 degrees Celsius.
What is that like?
I think
Select
we add 30 onto you.
Oh, that's cold.
No, it's way off.
No, it's okay. How does Fahrenheit work? Yeah, I think. What is the temperature for you guys? Are you in summer?
Right. Yes. Right now it's about 74.
Yeah, almost fall.
Oh, okay. So we're probably at about 50 something Fahrenheit, I think. So that's cold, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
50.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
freezing.
we're in just coming. We're just started spring, so we're just coming out of winter, but it has been a bit cold.
You know, but it's not really been cold here for a very long time.
Wow. See, climate change.
We've got snow across the bay. Like it snowed across the bay last night.
Wow.
It's cold here.
Well, it's Alaska.
I know. It's ridiculous. I wouldn't.
It's beautiful. Oh, it really is.
Is how property up there? Is it cheap or expensive?
It's well, it depends on where you buy.
They may pay you to live there.
Yeah, like
This is true. This is true.
Really?
Well, we get an Alaska Permanent Fund every year, and is what that is. The oil fields, they technically say it's people who live in Alaska, resident in the state of Alaska, that you get a part of that. Where's your other hand? And so it depends on the gas prices of what our permanent fund is, but it's generally about $1,200 per person, including newborn babies, every year.
Wow.
So while we're going, oh, gas prices are horrible, they're like,
yeah, bring it on. Not really.
right.
All right.
You don't want to buy in Sydney. We are super expensive here.
Yeah.
We're looking at, for just a 3-bedroom apartment, $2 million.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Where I am.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Well, you could have
The rent is $1,500 a week.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my
See,
God.
here you can build like have built, might I say, 2-story house with a basement and a pool and all that for well under $200,000.
But
Easily.
Wow.
I remember my cousin and my mom. My mom tell me that my cousin from Vietnam, they want to move to Australia, and a couple want to. They want to migrate to Australia, and there's some So my mom say, well, what you gonna do when you go there? And they say they're gonna pick grapes. They moved to Australia to pick grapes. And my mom say, what the heck? Why move to Australia to pick grapes? They make a shit low in Australia picking grapes.
Yep.
Picking grapes. They make like fortune in Australia.
Wow.
Yep. The wine country.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, like our last house in California was like a $2.5 million house. Here it's nothing.
Wow.
Red details. It'll be black art gel to detail.
Oh, I'm just gonna quickly matte. So
Same.
it's normal matte, right?
Yeah, just matte it. Okay, now let's do some details. So why are you caring? The first detail I'm gonna make is right at the eyes. That's the first detail I make.
Yep.
Very important to use just a brush.
And what size are you using?
I'm using 10 millimeters. Now the 10 millimeter is ideal because it's long, so it's not sensitive to my hand. If I shake a little bit, I'll be fine. Shorter brush is more dangerous at this point on shakiness. And I anchored well, and I just use the tip of the brush.
Why matte before detailing? I missed that.
I'm just thin, so when you have matte on, it is very easy for you to do line work on it. And when you have shine or when your surface is slippery, then it's difficult to do line work on it. Another reason why we top coat this first, because when you color block, doesn't matter how flat it is, there's still a little bit of bumpiness going on, even if your eye cannot see. When you do line work on it, sometimes your brush will fall into the groove. That's why we top coat it first, and we choose matte because it's easy to draw on. And a good example is like when you walking on like a slippery floor, you mostly will fall over than when you're walking on a concrete floor. If the floor is porous, then you get more stability and you not likely will fall. So same with the brush. When the brush is walking on the slip surface, it most likely wouldn't agree with you than if it's walking on a matte surface with a porous.
Catching versus sliding.
Yeah, it catch it more and it's not gonna slip. It's not gonna slide.
Tino, are you using art gel for the details?
Yes, black art gel. Start with the eye, and then when you're done with the eye, you can go to the mouth. But I'm gonna keep this at the eyes. Just one curve, and out the eyes.
Just teeny.
And we're still using 7 millimeter?
No, 10. I'm using 10 now. Yeah.
Just gonna start throwing things around here.
That was an aha moment for several people, Tino.
Yeah. When I walk into line work, they tell me to put matte, but it's very important to know why you put matte because it's very irritating for you to follow an instruction and doesn't know why, you know. So when you know why, it's much easier for you, and you might take that knowledge and you can do something else with it.
Oh, I got a rogue hair. There we go.
Rogue hair?
Rogue hair. Okay. Okay. This is my favorite part.
Yes, mine too. I love detailing.
All right, Mickey, let's do this.
You know, I think I like this little dual setup. The camera, the three instead of four.
3 instead of 4. Okay.
Because my thought first was, well, to keep it equal, but doing it like this, you're just hovering over them like some kind of.
Oh,
yeah, right. It's like
like
wow.
an entity.
Right. Entity. like a rogue nail artist. We're gonna start using that word. I like it.
What's that mean?
Well, who cares? We'll just use it.
Oh, God.
It means not in conformity with all the others.
Oh.
I'm floating. Okay, here we go.
Dustin, we need some music.
I'm really engrossed in y'all's work. Alexa.
Oh.
I forgot. Ask her.
Play
I'm scared to,
Alexa, play lo-fi music.
Well, Lisa, know that. Alexa, play lo-fi hip hop, please.
The station by Hip Hop Radio on Amazon Music.
Lisa said, I will never be able to go on live. I mess up way too much.
That's good.
No,
That's good.
You're thinking of it incorrectly. The only person that's going to be outrageously rude is probably me, and it's all out of love. But really, that's what you want to do to perfect yourself. Get over that little hump and know that you can spend day after day after day not knowing what you're doing wrong and frustratingly trying, or Tino can see it and correct you in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, where we at right now? Oh, the eye. Okay, good.
Because I am very, very, truly, and sincerely proud of you, of the last 4 participants in this, because I know it's a struggle. It's a struggle, but it's powerful that you can do that.
Thank you, Dustin.
It's true. It's true. What I do all day long, I say, I can feel their nervousness. All right.
I can see my nervousness.
No, you've done fantastic. And that's the other thing, is if you can do it like this, then you're never going to have a problem.
Lashley might be a good person to do character painting live with. We'll probably start with something easy like SpongeBob or something.
With Lashley?
Yeah.
She probably feels more comfortable with those little happy face emojis. Oh, man, I didn't realize Lynn's was on here. I take back everything I said. I meant 3 out of the 4 and absolutely. Oh, Love Beyond Now says you are starting a trend, I see. Female text about to go on live and try to teach like you do.
That's good.
Sweet.
Tino always start a trend.
Yep.
If no one else has seen it, I know I have.
Tino's the OG.
He really is.
Okay, that's one thing about the vest. When you get to the vest, this line right here,
Uh-huh.
go pass that and sway all the way down, because that's the jacket.
Ooh.
Same with the other side too. Go past that.
I am not used to lining with 7, 10. I've got to switch to 20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what you're used to.
20 is even easier. I like, but yeah, 20 makes sense.
20 is my bitch. I love it. Okay. All right.
Oh my goodness. Lynn said, of course I'm still here at 3 p.m. These are our bitches. Love you, girls.
Yeah.
So the vest is the only tricky things. Is that motion right there, and the red should just be following the line. Oh, another thing beside the vest, the knee. When you land, you go right in like that. That's it.
Like what?
Like the knee.
The kneecap.
When you go in, you go straight through and
Got it.
Yeah, pass the blue.
Okay.
You're very welcome, Justini.
You know, when I go live and I teach a lesson and I save it, I totally love how people can watch it and learn from it. But lately, there is something that are very annoying to me. There is a number of people that take my live and sell it to other people. So the poor people that this live is free, they have to pay. And then these other people, they take my live and they sell it to make money off it.
Oh, the cheek.
How can you sell something that's free?
I know.
Right.
Because the people that are watching, they're probably from other country. They probably don't know that I do live for free. So now they happy paying for it and doesn't know that the live can be get for free.
And see, one of Tino's goals is he wants you to get the education and not get invested. You know what I mean?
So really, that is beyond, that is like really like evil.
But
to take it and sell it.
But that doesn't pan out for long.
Right.
You know, when you do right, it comes right. And I mean, eventually, we sleep fine at night.
How'd you find out that people were doing that?
People telling me.
We got spies everywhere. They do.
When a person that see it and recognize that it's my video, they also get outraged too. Can you imagine something that you can get for free, and it's not even they work, they don't even put work into it, but they instead of giving, just showing other people the way, they making money out of that.
That's crazy.
And when Tino started this adventure, he looked at it, and it was very true that the industry was crumbling, and it was very cutthroat, very catty, very, which makes it awkward for the clients. They don't want to walk into an environment where everyone's horrible and
right
for, and art is where it needs to be at. It's the society that we live in. We're expressionists, and the more he can just, so it's up to us to get more out for free. I mean, that's all there is to it.
Tia Monet say, can you watermark a video? I can watermark a video. I just don't know how to watermark a live. And the people that watch it, obviously they see me, but what if they don't know me? You know what I mean?
Yeah, they don't know that you don't work for those companies. And maybe
they probably thought that I belong to that company.
Right. as long as we continue to keep doing the right things, it'll
Right.
be okay in the long run. Yeah, those horrible people making money. So anyway, if you would like to draw with Tino, send in your $20 entry fee. You can enter as many times as you like.
Nothing good can probably will come out of what they're doing.
It really doesn't. My only hope is it doesn't give everyone a bad taste in their mouth before they,
Right.
because this absolutely gives artists an opportunity to express themselves and not be starving artists and to create happiness for other people.
Right. Remember to keep your line work thin.
Breathe, girls. You got this.
Feeling detail are very satisfying because that's when you get to see your work come to life. Everything is nice and sharp.
I'm not sure what Lynn means here. Lynn says, if anyone in here wants to join our Tino group, please message me and I'll get you in. No rules except for be respectful.
Oh, that's her special group. The what she called it?
Be respectful and make sure you're intact.
Be respectful. What she called it, the group?
Vogue bitches.
Vogue bitches. Make sure you be very respectful in Vogue bitches group.
Yeah.
Yeah. This makes all the sense in the world.
So just remember, you can join, but make sure you behave in the Vogue bitches group.
You behave, bitches. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Lynn says, my name, not nature. Oh my god. They really are good girls. Hybrid baby midget. Well, Tino teaches nails, but the other ladies do nails.
There we go.
Two of them, they got both poles covered, so you can.
There we go.
Great thing people are like, I had no idea they had Santa Claus down there in Australia.
Yeah, he surfs.
Which is way better than a cold ice reindeer pulled sleigh.
Do you know Mickey Mouse? When Walt Disney was in school, his teachers tell the whole class to the assignment is to draw a mouse. So everyone is aggressively drawing this intricate detailed mouse. And Walt he draw Mickey Mouse. And his teacher look at his Mickey Mouse and say, you will never make it in life as an artist painting this. That is a story of Mickey Mouse.
You know, we've been like 200-foot walk visit or Disneyland so many times and never went.
Yeah. Too much screaming kid.
Man, we're always busy.
How we doing on lunch?
Just.
I think we have a good 5 minutes left before it cut out.
I think if 5:16 is when we officially started.
5:16.
I believe so.
And when you're done, you can do white on the shoe too, and sew the shoe.
I figure I'll be still lining when this is over.
But that's the easy part, though.
Yeah, I mean, look how well you've done. I do feel like, people with accents we should have like 1,000-word minimum or something. Yeah. But Abby has a soothing, mothering voice.
She does.
But I gotta say, my favorite's Lynn. I love calling and getting her riled up so she cusses. Favorite time of year. She was talking about something bloody. We were taking it literal. After the matte and liner.
After the matte, you lined it.
Why did you save the sole for last?
Oh, because it's so tiny. So when it comes to tiny little line, I rather use art gel for line. You can use gel polish too. You don't have to wait. But for tiny line, I prefer art gel. Because it doesn't run anywhere. Polish I use for bigger details.
Thank you, 𝙑𝙖𝙢𝙥𝙞𝙧𝙖.
Oh, and Linz and Abby, don't forget about the eyebrow. Just on top up.
Oh, right.
Just the arches right here. You just follow it. That's it.
Okay. With white. Okay.
Yeah, like that. At any point, we might be cut out. And if we cut out, I want to thank everyone for joining us today.
Yes.
I have a lot of fun today.
Thanks, Tino.
Okay.
They want to see your nails at the bottom, ladies.
My nails?
Real quick.
Yes.
Point, because they've just seen the movement.
Okay.
Sorry.
Let me finish this.
Yeah, show them your nail that you're working on.
Just to let you know, I really think you girls have done a super effing job.
Thank you.
Tonight, so proud of you both. And Tino, once again, Once again, damn it, keep jumping. Again, you're the Bullocks, man. Thanks so much for your time and patience.
That sound like lens.
Yeah, that's Lynn's.
Tino's already busting out the spare nails.
I know, right?
Yep.
Sorry. Both of them look so great. Good job, ladies. I agree with Lynn's 1 kabillion, million, trillion, zillion %. It seems like a little much. Babe, did you drink any of this coconut water?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Yeah, those are beautiful in the gifted hands. So rich. And Tara, I want to see your work if that's okay, sweetie. I really do.
Yes, Tara's going along with us too, huh?
And answering questions.
Oh, she's a busy little bee.
Huh?
She's a busy little bee.
Someone's walking down a hallway with heels.
Oh. Lance, did you see you got a compliment on your Prince nails? Well, you got them moving quick down there. Look at them roll. Do your live videos come with badges?
No. We only
What is
have
a badge? What does that mean?
some kind of title or something.
Well, we can title people.
I want to be a knight. You can call me sir.
This is Sir Rios
That's right.
from the 𝙑𝙖𝙢𝙥𝙞𝙧𝙘 tribe. Oh, Tara said there was stained glass on the list. What the hell did you forget to do?
Oh,
They want to.
there was.
Just in case they did.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the hell did you forget to do?
Well, it wasn't exact words she used, but
Yeah, just in case, depend on how the live go. If our student is promising, then I might shade it and make it 3-dimensional. But here it is.
No, wait, she means where you can buy a badge like how YouTube has super chats.
I'm very bad with technology.
Yeah,
I'm horrible.
We don't quite understand those things.
I wish I'm good at technology.
Well, she said bye though, so you know.
Oh, the blue badge? Oh no.
No,
I do not have
that's
the.
not what she's talking about.
Oh, okay. But I do not want the blue badge. That is a trap.
Why is it a trap?
Well, for a while, they're waiting for people to buy the blue badge, and the blue badge are not cheap at all. Suddenly now, Instagram give everyone a chance to do blue badge, and I have watched everybody post and like going down like wildfires. They did not have any more like. Only me and Dev are the only one that are not getting the badge, and our like and post and algorithm are still the same. So there is no way that I'm gonna get that badge. I don't know what they do with that, but definitely not good for those people that I know that get the badge. The algorithm is not the same anymore.
Oh, badges are a way for people to give us tips.
Oh.
Then we would feel dirty about what we're doing.
Hookers.
Right.
I'm not saying that I don't want to be one. It just it make me feel a little dirty.
Right.
At the moment when I'm teaching, right? When I'm on OnlyFans, that's different.
Right. So if you want to fans,
right, it different than on
so
OnlyFans.
this is taught by Tino. Our OnlyFans is touched by Tino.
Touched by Tino. Do all the cosplay.
They're home.
They're home?
They're home.
I think she means most of her kids are home.
They waiting until the light almost over and then they home.
Actually, I only have one living at home now.
Left?
Only one. Only one. The surprise.
Was that bear in your backyard?
We have had one this summer, but no, that one was at the theater.
All right.
So I'm developing this story, Abby. It's like I was running from the volcano, tripped over a bear, fell into the earthquake.
Mm-hmm. And then froze to death.
And then froze to death. Whipping that out, Tino.
Just whatever time we got left.
That way they can see where they're going.
Yeah, because the rest of what Tanya and Abby have to do is easy. They no longer need me. They just detail everything out.
It's looking very good, both of you.
Thank you. I need to still work on Mickey's nose. It's bugging me.
You know, you keep saying that, but his nose looks fine to me. I feel like, am I missing something?
No, whatever her eyes see, she have to follow it. Because if it look good, then yes, great. But if it doesn't look good once you fix it, then that is also an experience to collect. It's a win-win.
Can I see? Okay, there it is. Where's the little sway thing? Did I get it? I got a little of it. That's okay.
You know, for everyone who